Oh, bother.
Yo, what's cracking? You know what time it is, man. You know what time it is. We back. We back. VOD watchers, I want you to kick back, relax, and enjoy yourselves. What up, y'all? How y'all doing, man? What up, Drogo? What up, Cough? What up, Cactus? What up, Alien? Shout out Alien for the sub. I wasn't gonna forget your shout out, bro. What up, Mark? What up, Crixton? What up, Disco? What up, Fosnex? This nigga said, Kirktastic. That nigga said I'm sending to the cease and desist right now. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I'm fading. I ain't gonna hold you up. We hopping back on this Ace Attorney, but look though, and I got a good feeling about this one. I got a good feeling about this one. It's a new Ricky. It's a new Ricky, and I got a good feeling. I got a good feeling. We putting you on in the mechanism. We just gonna kill that nigga, man. We gonna kill that stupid bastard. That nigga still pissing me off. That nigga, he not getting a fair trial. We just gonna kill him. I ain't gonna lie though, man. We need some more dating sims, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Fall hearts under one roof kind of touched my heart, man. I don't know. I might need another one of those. That shit had me feeling warm and fuzzy on the inside. We not playing orc massage, bro. We gonna get you some help, man. We gonna get you some fucking help. We got Edgeworth off. That's a fact. Who in this new trial, bro? Niggas told me this new trial got characters that's important for later. I'm like, damn, I kind of just want to play 2. It don't make no difference to me, cuz we in this bitch regardless. I'm really cooked, bro. I'm trying to think of some topics. Oh, I seen Marty Supreme. That shit was gas. When that shit come out, cause it don't come out for like I think another month. That shit drop on Christmas. When that shit drop, I need everybody to go see that, bro. Marty Supreme, that shit was some fire. How did this nigga pass the bar exam? I didn't, nigga. This shit is not real. This shit is fake. But I was dumb geek for that movie. I was dumb geek for Marty Supreme. That bitch matched my expectations. I fucked with it. I can't even really say shit, bro. Cause I don't want to spoil it or nothing. It was some gas. When it come out, I need niggas to watch that shit. That nigga said, I'ma keep it real. You not beating this trial till 2026. Bro. Is it like that for real, bro? Damn, is it like that? This bitch long. Oh, no. Fuck it, man. The quicker we started, the quicker we'll beat it. They fired my nigga Gleb. But look, though. He quit. He quit. They Yo, I love Smiling Friends, bro. I can't wait for this new episode. Because I'm like, what made that nigga boss? What made that nigga Mr. Boss come in there like, yo, Gleb, what the fuck do you do here? Why that nigga tripping? But at the same time, I'm like, I'm trying to think like, damn, what does Gleb do there? What does he do? That nigga just sit on the beanbag and he watches iPad. That's it. That nigga's an iPad baby. Fuck it though, man. That nigga chill. Just let that nigga, you know what I mean? I wish I knew what the fuck that nigga was saying, bro. Fuck that. Y'all seen the new Dolly Dimply clip? It's a new Dolly Dimply clip. She said, press F to pay respects. Shout out my nigga Bill Noah. You're not finishing it. I figured I wasn't finishing it tonight, but nigga saying this bitch hella long, bro. I figured it was gonna be like a two-stream affair. Niggas making it seem like it might be longer than that. I'm like, oh no. React to the clip? We can. We about to watch this Ricky Lake though. I'm excited for this Ricky Lake. I ain't gonna hold you up. It's 6 to 7 hours? Oh, no. I thought that's fucked up because I really thought I changed it. Thank you, Weed, for saying something. Because I would not have noticed. Keep the category to bait more new viewers. Hey, but look. That shit low-key might be the method, nigga. We might need more dating sims, more live action visual novels, whatever the fuck that shit is. We might need some more of those. I love Dolly Dimply, man. I really want y'all to understand, like, I really love Dolly Dimply. It's something about this character, man. I don't know. She just mad cool. Okay.
What do we do now?
Thank you.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm still processing the fact that Bill Nye, the freaking science guy, just passed on, and we saw it. I was like the biggest fan of a show. I knew the theme song, Bill Nye. But I'm not gonna do it, but yeah,
I love that song.
I'm like a mega fan, so that was hard to watch.
Bill Nye was
I
mega
can't
bass.
take that screaming
He
anymore.
was. To be
That
honest,
abomination
he was
is
making
scaring
base.
away smiling friends clients. So you better do something about it.
They didn't. Oh gosh, he's got a gun.
Please, Mr. Boss, don't.
Yo,
If he
grab
doesn't
that
wanna
shit,
melt,
Dolly.
why
Grab
don't
it.
you just take him somewhere where it's cold all the
Disarm
time?
him.
You know, Alan, you're not just a pretty face, man. You know, you also got some brains up there.
How
You know
with his
that?
big brains.
Yeah, well, who do you think built the boss's rocket boots?
Oh, you did that, Alan?
Yo,
Hold on,
that's
back it
an
up.
awesome
Mr. Bus,
sauce.
is that true?
That is
Yep,
awesome
that was all
sauce. Like, she
Alan.
just got a real
True.
positive
Alan,
attitude.
you built the
feel me?
rocket
Like, I
boots
really
the bus.
That was me.
Yeah, okay. In that case, we're absolutely gonna take this snowman to a cold place.
It won't melt. He won't melt.
Mr. Bus, you're having the time of your life back there.
I don't
you
know. I
okay?
love my boys.
I love all you
too.
guys.
I love you. This is a great day to be a
Great.
smiling
Being-
friend.
This is a fun energy. I like this place.
I love being with you guys. Pim, Charlie, Glap. It's so nice to have friends.
Why she skip Alan, right? And then why I think she was gonna be like, I needed this. Can you niggas relax, bro? Can y'all relax? Niggas, bro. You know what time it is, man. You know what time it is. He says, love has no color. They call him a traitor. Y'all ready? They call him a traitor.
Today, we're going to meet people who say that interracial dating is the only way to go. Because they would never date someone of their own race.
Oh
They
wait,
say they're just not
that's how y'all
attracted
come
to
in?
their
Okay, yeah,
kind,
we about
and
to
they're
we
going
about to
confronted by
cook
people
y'all
in their
up.
lives who say that they are doing the wrong thing.
See, I thought it was gonna be like just two people that found love and there's other people tripping because they interracial. But if you like, I don't want to date a black woman. Oh yeah, you're fried there, buddy. We cooking you. We cooking you, cuz. They gotta put Ramen on the show. Man, this shit is over. This shit is super over. I refuse to date my own race. Yeah, y'all. We cooking y'all
For the
up.
beholder. And in the opinion of my guests, beauty is not found within their own race. Meet Eric. He says that black women
Oh,
are
you
too
bald-headed milk
materialistic.
dud looking
He is not
motherfucker.
attracted to them, and he will not date them.
Yeah, I'll come up there and slap you on that boy.
Before we behead this poor guy, let's hear what he has to say, okay? Why
I wouldn't even have no reason to be on
What
here.
I have with black women is basically the first thing they want to know is how much money do you have? What kind of car do you drive? What can you do for me? And so forth. My experiences.
So your experiences, you couldn't.
Hey, you
possibly
colored the
have dated
whole-
all
the
black
whole-
women in this world,
No,
could you?
No,
So
not at all.
don't you think you're generalizing just a little?
I'm not generalizing for anyone else except for myself. What I'm saying is that in my experiences, that's what I.
Okay, you say that black women are greedy, selfish, and
All these
arrogant.
niggas sound the same. You
Ones
ever
that
notice that?
I've come in.
Any
contact
black
with.
woman want to take
Fresh
on that
thing
statement?
is eternal.
Yes.
They just been reincarnating.
Stand up, ma'am.
I just think that you haven't dated enough black women, or the ones that you date, you must have poor taste in women, because a good black woman will tell you what to do. She'll be able to handle herself, and you will just be wonderful with her. You'll have a good time.
Oh God.
So you're saying that the problem is that he hasn't found the right black woman?
His
I
ass
don't know
shiny
who
as
he's
fuck.
dating, but I just think he's dating the wrong people. You must have a very poor choice of
You
women.
could be right. You may be right. I mean,
Because me and all of my friends.
This
here,
nigga like a
we
fucked
are
up
not looking for
Carlton.
men
Like
with
you
money,
like
we're looking for men with
you
education.
like
No,
an
I didn't
alternate
say that.
universe
That's-
Carlton.
Exactly, and that's not what I said. I didn't say every black woman was looking for someone with money or what they can do for them. That's not what I said. I said the ones
I
that I've
mean,
encountered
that's
with.
what you.
That's how they approach me.
So because of those women that you've encountered, you refuse to date an entire race of women?
At this point in my life, yes.
Okay, now you also say that white women are passive.
Yes.
Not this white woman.
Okay, yeah, let that. Hey. Let that nigga know, Ricky.
Again, Ricky. What I'm saying is that
That nigga
white
said he
women
want
that
him.
I
He want him a
encountered,
trial
that
wife. That's all
I've
it is.
dated are passive.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, I want to know if you have did you have a black mother? And if you did That should be your role model, man.
We've been having this. I keep telling niggas, we've been having the same conversation over and over. Time is a fucking flat circle.
What is your problem, bro?
So you're saying you would never, sir, you would never date outside your race?
Look, I like women. I don't care what color they are. They could be red, all right? I'm just saying that you cannot.
Okay, nigga, okay. Okay.
Black women because you had a bad
I'm not dissing black women.
Man, you dissing every black woman
I
in
am
here.
not dissing any. I look out and I see a lot
you
of
said
beautiful
black
women,
women
black,
are materialistic, man. You are dead wrong, all right? You are dead wrong.
You don't know.
dated some because you probably had a nice car and they saw you for that and you got gassed or you got some butt and then you know you couldn't handle it.
This nigga, hey yo, he spitting that real. I can't even cap.
Ricky, can I say something?
Yes,
Can I say something?
yes, Eric.
I need me a red. No, you don't, bro.
Get upset with what I say. I mean, and that's your opinion. I'm sorry, okay? But I'm on the show to tell how I feel, why I date outside my race. And if you don't like it, that's fine. I don't care. You can say what you want, but I'm still gonna date outside my race.
I swear they all got the same like inflection, bro.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, we have a friend, someone who's here today, who's a friend to you, Eric, and has known you for 3 years.
Right.
And she says that Eric's attitude toward black women sickens her. Let's meet this woman. You want to meet her?
It's sickening me too.
Pam, come on out.
This nigga his whole vibe is killing me.
You go, girl. What do you want to say?
I've known Eric for 3 years, and for the 3 years that I've known Eric, he has not dated a single black woman.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I don't understand.
Early
I know
prototype
Eric's mother
of
very well.
Ash
I know
Shun
a lot
player.
of black women that he hangs out with, like myself, and we don't fit into any of the categories that he's defined today. And so I just feel like Eric's contradicting himself. You know, you love your mother, you love everything about her, you know, your friends that you hang out with, but yet, you know, you would never procreate with this person or find her good enough to marry. I think Eric sees white women as a status symbol. No. I do.
That's how some niggas be too.
And what do you
That's
think
how
of
some
his
niggas be
present
for real.
girlfriend?
Typical average white chick.
See,
Damn.
Okay, you want to talk about generalizing stereotyping. She doesn't even know her. And all she knows is that she's white. So you want to talk about generalizing people and stereotyping people. What the hell's that?
Now, his girlfriend's name is Gina?
Yes.
Do you know her at all?
I've met her.
She doesn't know her. She's seen her out with me.
So wait, I'm trying to figure this out. Pam,
He like, man, my white girl is. Where's she going?
No, Eric and I's relationship is strictly platonic, really. I mean, Eric and I are great friends. It's just
much to your chagrin?
No, not at all. The problem I have with
Why
Eric
they trying to set her up with this nigga?
is that he places
This fucking
such
weirdo.
high standards on black women. You know, she's got to look like
It's
this,
that white
you know,
people
she's gotta
brainwashing,
be
cuz. It's that.
educated,
It's
she's
that.
gotta make this much money,
All it
she's
takes
gotta
is a
be
little
tall,
white
she's gotta be a
brainwash to
certain
activate that
size.
cool
She has to be
shit.
No,
I can't
listen,
say you can't say that.
They want a black woman.
That is not.
No,
that
Eric,
is not.
They
that
want
is
a
not
black
it.
woman
That is not
is a certain standard, and to me, it makes me mad because he'll date
I
someone.
do not want someone.
He will date a white chick that isn't.
And one white chick in particular, Gina. We have Gina here somewhere in the audience. Do you want to meet her? Yeah. Gina, go on up there.
Oh, that nigga shit is a mirror for sure. I promise you. You can see that motherfucker crystal clear.
So, Gina, this is the typical average white chick you were talking about.
Average white chick.
What do you see going on here?
Oh, I don't know. I just met Pam today. I think she's really nice. No, I mean, really. No, she has her opinions about racial dating, and a lot of people.
She about to try and kill him with
listen to what she
kindness.
does.
How do your friends feel about you dating Eric?
My friends are pretty liberal.
How about your parents?
My friends are pretty racist, so they don't like it.
You know, they're
They actually
they're nice
hate
to
him.
But I think deep down it's not ideal. But
okay, yes. What
but
do you
I
want
mean,
to say?
you know, he comes to our house.
None of you like it. So what are you saying? Someone up there said that's racism. Okay, but what you're saying? So what? Me dating her, you don't like that, right? And that's not racism.
Hang on, you're not. We can't
It's
hear
not
you.
even that you dating a white woman, nigga. It's the fact that you dissing black women to date a white woman.
situation. He's saying that there's different types of personalities that he likes, and that he may not have found them in the particular black women that he has dated. But so that means you shouldn't really say you want to choose white women over black, because that would mean, to me, you wouldn't even pick me at all, because I'm half white and half black. So where do I fit in the picture?
I don't
But
think
that's what he
it
said.
is.
But he did say that.
What is she talking about, to be
That's
honest?
not- that's not what
She
I'm
just kind of went up
saying.
there
What
and
I'm
started
saying is
yapping.
At this time in my life,
What you want,
I
this
feel
nigga or
more
something?
comfortable dating white women, just simply because of
What's
the
your
past
point?
experience I've had in my life with black women. Okay, and
You
maybe
need,
maybe
you need a stronger black woman. That's the
you're
problem.
probably right. You're probably right.
That's the problem.
But
and
until
then
that,
again,
until
you may
that time,
need.
what's wrong with me dating
Yeah,
her?
I mean, you're saying it like it's a problem. He doesn't have a problem with it. He's perfectly happy with Gina.
There's nothing wrong with that, but it may be nothing be wrong with her, but he's putting down the black woman. He hasn't put down the white
By
woman.
dating a
There may
white-
be
a white
nothing
woman,
wrong with her. She's a beautiful lady. She may give him everything.
That nigga just
he
insinuated that all black
desires, but
women
that
is
doesn't mean very
I'm
much.
not
looking
putting
for
down
money
any
and shit.
black women. My mother's black. If I could date, if I could pick a woman to be my
Then
wife,
you
I
gotta
would
die.
vote
Hike.
her
That's
to
what
my
I'm
mother.
saying, bro. That's what I'm saying.
And just so far, Gina is the type of woman. She reminds me so much of my mother. And just
Can't
because she's
look like
white,
his mother.
just because she's white doesn't mean But what's inside of her reminds me of my mother. That's what attracted me to her.
Okay.
Maybe that's
So-
what attracted your brother to her too.
She just,
Years ago.
she just dropped the bomb on
That's a
niggas. She just dropped the
totally
bomb on
different
niggas.
show. When we come back, a white woman who says she only dates black men. We'll be
Look
right
at this
back.
nigga. I wanted to say something. I was like, yo, this is Freudian shit, but I was like, man, nah. Blacks have the lowest intermarriage rate of any non-white group. Blacks. It was the 90s, bro. Shit was.
Hi, we're back. You had your hand up, ma'am. What do you want to say?
You know, I want to say I am so sick of everybody. Once somebody admits what they prefer, what they like, everybody jumps down their throat. And I think you are phony, because I think you probably be the first one wanting to date a white girl. Eric is a very good person. Black is a state of mind.
I swear
Not
we-
who you date. Wearing a kente cloth does not make you the ultra black person. It's a state of mind, and it's what's in your heart. Where were you on Project Illiteracy when Eric was working with the poor little black kids in the ghetto? Where were you when he was working with the kids in the
Wait, what are you saying? You know Eric?
Eric, yeah, and I've known him for 5
So
years.
it doesn't offend you that he says these things about black women?
Well, because I know what he's saying. What he's trying to verbalize something that is simply saying right now in his life is that
You shooting this
he
nigga
prefers
mad bail.
a certain type of person. But it doesn't mean that he rejects black women. I hang out with him on a social basis quite a bit, and we hang out, we kick it, we have a great time, and it's purely.
Niggas need to figure out how to explain it better
Black women
then.
are materialistic.
Well, like he said, it was a certain kind. She's not a materialistic girl. She said that. It was a certain kind. It was the ones that he dated, and they were always after his money. And I didn't like him for him either. And that was whether they were black, red, or white. I didn't like him for him either.
You disagree with her? Stand up.
Oh, man, that's an open forum.
Absolutely absurd. Okay, you can find a black woman who can take care of you, just like a white woman. Okay, just like one. Okay, no way.
All right.
They
What
threw
would you
in
do
mad
if you
black
just
women in the
weren't
crowd,
attracted
nigga.
to your own race? Meet Kathy. Both of her parents are white, but she just isn't interested in white men. Black men
Okay.
are the only men that turn her on. She says that white men are dogs and dates black men exclusively. Why are white men dogs?
I had a feeling, man. I had a feeling one of these was gonna pop up.
I was raised in a black area by a black family.
Wait, but both your parents were white.
Yeah, both my parents were white. And that probably starts at my father. He was an abuser. He was an alcoholic. For my first white male role model, out the window. After that, my mother remarried. She remarried a black man. His family had to do with my upbringing, not my mother's family. They didn't want nothing to do with me. So I was raised in a black environment by a black family, around black people. I was not even really around any white people till high school.
Who
Why are
clapping?
you doing that?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I can't relate.
With who clapping?
Not you. I don't get why they're clapping for that. But
Yeah, I don't understand either. But so you say because of your experiences with your birth father being an abuser.
Well, it's not just that.
That all
I tried
white
to
men
date a
are
white boy
dogs?
too. No, it's not just that. I tried to date a white boy in high school. My little sister's mixed. He was fine with it until he came home and met my little sister. Then he didn't have nothing else to say to me. And that's been
But
my
again,
experience
that's
with
one
most white boys.
white man.
No, it's not. That has been my experience with most white boys or white men that have come around me and my family. They don't have nothing to do with that.
Okay, yes.
I just want to say that I don't think you should choose a mate based on the person's color, but on the quality of the person. I think that that's what counts.
Her verbiage is kind of crazy to me. Mate kind of just
Yes.
taking it back a little bit. I don't know why.
Eric, it seems that you like the passive role. You like the easy road out. You don't want a strong person. So I don't have a problem with black or white, but I have a problem with your reasons. Your reasons shouldn't be, you know, what they are. I think that you don't like the fact that a black woman would say, Eric, I don't understand why, you know, why you're doing this. You want someone to be, yes, Eric, and a black woman would say,
I'm raising
Is that not it? My nigga, you said passive, nigga.
I'm going to school, and I can't
She's the
cook.
strongest woman I know outside my mother.
You know.
So I mean.
So you're saying you're not like that. You're not passive, and you
She's
don't.
not, passive, not the word. I mean, easier to approach. I mean, where I'm from, the black women, to approach them, I'm serious. You have to either be, you have to be an athlete on a professional team. Or you have to be a drug
Here you
dealer.
go, bro.
Wait a minute, this is where I'm from.
Hold up.
This is where I'm from my experience.
Hold up.
Don't ruin all about it.
Hang on, guys. Back to Kathy. Back to
I would like
Kathy.
to respond to her comment.
Yes.
If the quality of white men
Nigga's
around where I
weird,
lived
bro.
was worth being around, then I might think about it.
All right. Well, we have your boyfriend Tony somewhere in the audience. Tony, where are you?
The chud mindset.
Get on up there, guys.
Nigga, that's the little brother off of fucking 18. Nigga.
What do you want to say, Tony?
Well, first.
What was that nigga name? Ant?
We're not involved. She's
Right
not my
now.
girlfriend.
No, we're not boyfriend and girlfriend. We are friends.
Friends.
At times it
Friends
goes
who
beyond that.
sleep together.
Yes, casual.
Have slept together.
Yes.
Have slept together.
See, they ain't know about friends with benefits back then, bro. That wasn't invented
I
yet.
basically just want to support her, you know. I feel like no one in the audience can say that they're in her shoes, you know, and are going through the same thing she's going through. So I feel from, you know, previous experiences, then she has a right to believe and, you know, go with what she wants, you know.
Okay, well,
To
we
each
have
his own. That's
we
how I
have a
feel.
friend here today who knows you both and has a different opinion about your relationship.
Friends plus.
TT, come on out. Yes, TT?
Never mind.
Jump right in. What do you want to say about their relationship?
It ain't no relationship. Just look at her.
Look at me.
She's a
ain't nothing
wannabe.
wrong with me, okay? You don't
She's
know
a
me like
wannabe.
that.
What do you mean she's a wannabe?
She's a wigger.
No, baby, I don't think so. Kathy is what Kathy was raised to be, okay? If you don't like that,
I mean, she.
I just don't understand what you're saying. I don't really understand.
I
You're saying
mean,
she's trying to be black?
she should.
It's nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong with dating a black man, okay? It's nothing wrong with a black girl dating a white man. But if a white man wanted to date her, he might as well go and date a black woman. That's why don't a white man want her.
So you saying she's black?
I wouldn't want a white man, okay?
Because don't none
white
of them
men,
want
for
you.
one, don't know.
Can you say that shit? I'm trying to figure out if that's gonna get me banned or not. Fuck what they can say it on TV.
You're generalizing again. Well, not to generalize. Okay, to quote someone, in my experiences, okay, with white men, they're not worth.
You got to be careful with what you say around here. They're going to jump right down your throat.
No, in my experiences, white men have not to be dealt with.
All right, yes.
Yeah, I like to say
I
something.
mean,
No matter
I
what you
think
do,
that's
society
fair.
society can never approve of everything. There's always something that society is going to look down at. And
do you have a problem with what they do?
I personally do not, because I am in your shoes. I don't exclusively, but predominantly date black men. And
why?
I don't know. I just don't. I'm not trying to slander my race, because I think white men are beautiful too. But I just find black men just so much.
They're
just so more. Just so more.
They're sexy.
So big. They're so big.
Now I see.
They got what's her name? Maury Calliope's fan base in this episode.
Don't go away. We'll be back with more.
Low key, the fist low key been busted this episode. Usually, that's a crazy statistic. But I mean, it's more women in general, but it's probably a lot of other factors. Whatever, yeah.
Hi, we're back. What do you want to say?
I have 2 questions for Pam. What's a typical white girl?
Thank
You can't answer?
To me, I mean, you know, just if you said someone that was just average looking, you know, not Cindy Crawford, but then again, not
But
Cindy
how's that
Lauper.
a typical white girl? What's a typical black girl then? What does she look like?
She stereotyped, didn't she?
Yeah, and
Exactly
also
what
my
it is.
second
I guess I've just had a wonderful teacher.
My second part of the question is, if you know Eric and Gina so well, if
I know Eric well. I don't know
well,
Gina well.
if you know him so well, and he's with a white girl, and that's supposed to be a trophy, what is he gaining in his life for going out with a white girl if it's a trophy?
It's an old thing with black men. A lot of black men think when they have a white woman on their arm, that is a status thing.
But what is he gaining in his life for having a white girl on his arm?
It's a mental thing. I'm not saying that he's actually gaining something. I said he thinks it's a status symbol. That's the difference.
Shorty up there confused. She ain't never had to think this hard.
I'm not sure of her name, but the one in the stripes. Okay.
TT.
You made a comment earlier about that she's trying to be a wigger. I have a problem with that because
I wish y'all would stop
product of her
saying that.
environment, her society and where she grew
I mean,
up,
you're
and
right,
that's
but
the
I'm
way
just
that
saying,
she
can you
needs to
stop
grow up
saying
and
it? I don't know if
dress
it's
and
okay.
if that's
I don't.
people
I mean, shit, this on YouTube, shit.
then that's fine. I don't think that means
that's who she is.
The race.
All right. Now, can I say something? May I say something?
Yes, Kiki.
Okay.
They're dropping a hard W in this bitch.
It's not a such thing as acting black, talking white, and acting white. It's just acting correctly, okay? She considers herself black. Okay?
No, I know
she
that
acts
I'm
like
a white
she is
girl,
black.
okay? I know that I am white, okay? I see this every
You can
morning.
just look at her and just listen to her conversation. You
All
know,
right, hang
if
on,
you
let me-
hear her on the telephone, she sounds like a black person.
All right, TT, I have to introduce my next guest. What would you do if you thought
I'm
marrying
telling
your
you,
own
man,
race
it's
would
like
mean a
fuck.
lifetime of
It's
drudgery?
killing me. Like I'm
Meet
like,
Hilda.
damn, we.
She says she
we really
refuses
just
to
be
date
in
Latin
circles.
American men because all they want is someone to cook and clean the house and iron their shirts for them. She says that she is attracted to blonde hair, blue-eyed surfer types and has no intention of dating or marrying a man
Whoa.
of Mexican descent, even though she herself is Mexican.
It's so fucked up because that's not inherently bad. I just hate whenever somebody say blonde hair, blue eyed, I'd be like, I'm scared.
Men want to dominate the woman. They want all the power. They want the wife to cook,
Okay,
clean,
go
and I
back,
will
go
not
back.
do that.
All Hispanic men want
In my family and the experience with the men
slaves?
that I've had, yes.
Anybody want to respond to that? Yes.
I come from an Italian family, and it's the same thing.
I don't know. I honestly don't think so, gang. I think we just gonna be in this time booth forever, nigga. Just buckle in.
Likes the cooking and the cleaning, so I think every man has that.
Yeah, any
every man, no matter what.
Has that part in them that would like their woman to cater. Or
All right. Okay. Well, we have your brother here today, and Eddie's not too happy with the men that you date, is he?
No, he's not.
Why don't we hear from Eddie? Eddie, come on out.
Low key, like not to say that's the correct expectation to have. I'm just saying like I don't think that's just Hispanic niggas. I think like most niggas.
Eddie, you think that your sister Hilda hates
I
her
think
own
most
people?
niggas want a girl like that.
Well, I'll tell you what. She doesn't even give him a chance. That's the bad thing about it. She degrades on Latins, and if she's doing that, she's also degrading on her family. I mean, because I happen to be Latin. Hilda, look at me. And
Another thing I'm not attracted to, dark hair, brown eyes. I'm not attracted to that.
Yuck.
I find myself to be very beautiful, thank you. I'm talking about men, I don't date women.
a Mexican man or a Latin man would have her in control. She is she's very expressive. She'll tell it like it is, and
that's kind of her point.
Her husband, the guy that she's dating, is too laid back. And
Is he her husband
she's
or
told
his
me
boyfriend?
Oh, I'm sorry, her boyfriend. She's told me herself that I'm glad I'm dating a white guy because I mean, at least I get to say whatever I want. I get to do whatever I want, and I know that Latins wouldn't let me do that. And I said, well, hey.
You're not making a good case. You're not making a good case, buddy. I'm not saying she writing her in the way she thinking, nigga, but at the same time.
Cook for them. Are you like that?
Yes.
No, that's not true.
Yes.
I'll tell you what.
Yes.
If I go out to the woods and I bring home the beef, she's gonna cook it. Why not?
He fumbled the whole, and niggas in the crowd just clapping. All the women still, nigga.
Hold up. Do you guys want to see the type of guy that Hilda's attracted to? He's in the
No, I still ain't watched the rest of the series yet, bro. I'm gonna tap in. Oh man, this nigga he make YouTube videos.
What's up, Eddie?
Hey, Eric.
How you doing?
What do you want to say to Eddie?
Well, this guy here, I took his slave away from him. He don't have his little sister do his ironing and cooking and cleaning no more, right?
So you think that's why he's angry about this?
Oh, sure, because he don't got a woman to do it for him.
That's not true. You know what? It's because it's a whole different culture, and so
He's
they
like,
were
he about to
raised
beat his
do
ass.
favors for us. What's wrong with that?
She's at my house and you come over and grab
slave.
As a white woman, I take offense to that statement.
Wait a minute, I said
Let them
favors.
niggas
I
know,
didn't say
Ricky.
she was ever forced into doing anything. That's not true. That's what he makes it out to be. That's not true.
Oh.
All
You
right.
tell him.
Yes.
Has he ever grabbed you out of my house and told you to go do his ironing and stuff?
No, that was Eli.
Okay, hang on. What do you want to say, ma'am? Jump right in.
I live around all kinds of nationalities, but I found the Latinos are very bossy. And they usually marry younger girls so they can act like they're their father.
Who let Granny get up on the mic and just be racist? Who let her?
To Mexican
She said, I've been around a lot of motherfuckers, but them, I don't know. And hey, peep how hard she was gripping the mic. She almost ripped that bitch out of Ricky. See, she had something on her chest. She had to get that shit off, nigga. No, sit down.
What would you do if
Sit down, lady,
the
please.
man who you love, but your family just wouldn't accept him? Meet Teresa. She exclusively dated and finally married a Mexican man. She says that Mexicans are sexy, they have good-looking features, and that they are overall a much better package than a white man could ever hope to be. She is angry because her family,
She got
especially
a- I don't know,
her,
her-
is disappointed in her decision to marry a Latin American.
Get her into a home.
So, you think that white men are ugly?
Basically.
White men are disrespectful?
Well, in my opinion, yes. The ones I've been with, they
White
don't
men
care.
are selfish dogs?
Yep. They don't present
That
themselves in a
nigga,
good
the
way.
face
Most
that nigga
white
just
men
made,
are
I don't know.
all into themselves and like they don't treat women right. They just kind of like have it's their possession.
Any
or
white
something.
man in this audience have a problem with that?
Them niggas just all got like a, just
I have a problem with that.
the passive.
Us white men teach all of you up there, you,
What-
a
what-
sign or two.
What?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
That's
I got a girl right here will tell you everything about a white man.
Just look at you. I don't think so.
Look at me.
I mean, like, kind of
Sit down.
fraud his ass, because this nigga stood up and started babbling.
Burnt. I
You think what, by their own kind or their own race?
Yes, and that's why they're going ahead and they're going for, let's say, the opposite race. For instance, I think Hilda had some problems in her childhood that related her to go for a white guy.
No.
Kathy here
Sorry.
with her parents says she detested to, and Eric, whatever happened to the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice?
There's not very many dark berries where we live. It's not just...
Ricky, when my mother has a problem with me dating outside my race, that's when I quit. I don't care what you people think, okay? Voice what you want to think, but my mother has a problem with it.
Dude, what the
then
fuck
I'm
you
gonna
come on the
stop
show
dating
then?
outside my race.
And it's not just the fact of my past experiences with white men. White men just, they don't have it going on, okay?
All right.
They don't.
Teresa agrees with you.
Black men, they got the nice butts, they got the nice bills,
What the
and they look good.
All right, Kathy.
That nigga, he getting radicalized. That nigga about to become racist.
What is your thing? Yes. That Hispanic people in general are more nicer than white people. They're just more outgoing.
Then
White
you
people
also
are
say
stuck-
Mexican men are better in bed.
Yep.
That's true.
Better, more adventurous.
All right, well, we have your brother here
who
today.
looks healthier, me or him?
We have your brother Shane here today.
Okay,
Shane, why don't you come on out? Let's hear what you think.
Dog looks scary as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. This
Your
nigga
sister marrying a Mexican
Well,
man?
Ricky, I'd like to start off for one thing. Everyone here, you two, discriminating against white men. All white men aren't like that. For one thing, I'm not ugly.
I'm not self-centered, and I'm not selfish, and women love
One,
me.
but you're prejudiced. You don't look good, okay? For two, you don't either. Hey,
Fry her ass. But I don't know. This nigga look like he might be one of them. Nigga, he look like. Uh oh.
you don't know me. You don't know how I am. You don't know who I've been around.
I don't want to know
Was I
you.
the other one?
And you don't want her, do you? You don't
Was
want
I the
her.
other person that you were
But Shane, you're here today. You're not talking about them. You're talking about your sister. You have a problem with your sister marrying.
Yeah, I'd
Ben.
rather her marry a white man than a Hispanic.
Why?
Because it's my sister. I want the best for her.
So she's not getting the best?
This he one of them.
I've been with him for 6
He
years.
one of them.
I have 3 children, and he is a good person. Just because he's Mexican don't mean he ain't no good.
I didn't say
No matter
that.
what color you are.
So Shane,
I didn't
what
say
you're
that.
saying, you say that you want to keep the family pure.
Yeah.
What do you mean by
I don't
that?
But I'm not attracted to white men. I mean, that's just me.
Hang on. We can't hear you. You want to keep the family pure, but
That's correct.
don't you know
Ricky,
that
like
no
you got a
family
clan
is
member on your stage.
I have something to say. See,
Yes, Eddie.
look, my whole argument is that my parents came here.
Young
with a
Frank
dream,
Castle.
okay?
Al
They
was thinking it this
they
whole
worked
time like, yo,
hard
this nigga
for-
give me
supposedly
John
for us.
Bernthal.
Okay, let me
So
finish.
you think your sister's
Let me
disrespecting
finish.
your family?
My
And his
father
name's
came here,
Shane.
worked hard for his kids. We're his kids. She's my sister. He wanted the American dream, okay? But, I mean, to stay within the culture. And he gets, for all his hard work, he gets this. I mean, it's just not right. It's
What
not
does
right.
that mean, being with the Mexican guy that's gonna make me be his slave and hit me? No, sorry.
That's not true. Not all Mexicans are like that. Not all
My
Mexicans.
father was like that with my mother.
All right, well,
okay?
let's
And you
meet.
know that.
Let's meet Teresa's Mexican man, Ben.
So the nigga in the crowd was right when he was like, yo, she saw some, she had a traumatic experience and shit.
So Ben, does it offend you when people say that all Mexican men beat their women, want them to be slaves?
Yes, it does. It does very much. You know, personally, I just found out a couple weeks ago how he felt about me and Teresa.
Really?
You know, and kind of pissed me off. Very bad.
And it's not that my brother just doesn't like Mexicans. He's very racist. He does not like blacks. He doesn't
He doesn't like anybody other than white
he
people.
thinks
I mean, we knew that already.
take his ass somewhere else.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, first of all, it seems like a lot of you people are just a bunch of disgruntled individuals, and you really don't. But the thing is, you really don't know. You really don't know unless you have encountered each and every person that you were saying bad things about. I mean, you don't. I mean, first of all, I would like to say one thing.
This nigga.
Something that's a bit unfortunate, at least in my standards. I haven't heard anybody here like say anything about Native Americans. Oh. You know, what's so bad about us? I mean, why does it just have to be white women? Why can't it be Asian women?
Wait 1 second.
That kind of thing.
What? I think
My
this
mom's
nigga,
coming up later
this
to
nigga just
show
wants to
you
throw
hold
himself
your
into the mix. What the fuck? He like, wait, but ain't nobody said nothing about me.
Okay. And she.
My fault.
But that doesn't mean that doesn't. I mean, I'll date. Like I said, if my mother says to stop dating white women, I'll stop dating white women.
All right. When we come back, an
This
Asian
nigga was
man, sir,
instigating,
an
yeah.
Asian man who only dates white
How
women.
can I make this about me? Like, wait, man, ain't nobody said nothing about Native Americans. You want to be in the conversation, bro? Why? Sit back and relax. Noble Foxes, I appreciate the follow.
Asian Americans also disagree about interracial dating. Meet Bruce. He
They
said that
pulled
his
out
good
the
friend
whole,
Elliot is confused.
the whole rainbow.
Tell me about it.
Well, basically, I met Elliot this summer, and I thought he was a normal Asian guy, but then all of a sudden, I found out yesterday that he doesn't believe in dating Asians. Basically, what I think is, I think he's embarrassed by the fact that he's part Asian.
Well, see, Ricky, I grew up in a predominantly Anglo community in the Detroit area, and there wasn't a lot of Asian students in
Wait,
the
man, hey, hold on. What do you say, bro? My fault, Gabe. My fault. What do you say? Where?
Part Asian.
Well, see, Ricky, I grew up in a predominantly Anglo community in the Detroit area, and there wasn't a lot of Asian students in that area. so I really wasn't socialized. To,
Anglo
be part of that.
community
And so
in the Detroit area in the 90s.
Being part
Damn,
of
where you find that?
Anglo white community, and that's why I would rather date
Anglo.
white girls.
And you also belong to a Jewish fraternity?
Yes, I do, at Michigan State University.
And you're contemplating converting to Judaism?
Yeah, well, it wasn't as a reaction to girls or anything. It just deals with my own personal ideologies and feelings. Yet
Okay.
I do date Jewish girls.
Okay,
on
well, we
occasion.
have a woman here who disagrees with you. Do you want to meet this woman? Joy, come on out.
Anglo community. Oh.
Okay, Joy, what do you want to say?
You are very confused. Not about just who you're going to date, but who you are as a person to start with. Like, if you can't accept yourself, no one's going to accept you in
Wait,
this
I got
world.
a question. Are you 100% Asian?
Yeah, just because, I mean, I think I look
What?
just as Korean as you do. I mean,
Right, but
look-
are you 100%? Are you 100% Asian?
Yes, I'm 100%
See,
Korean.
both your parents are Asian. My mom is Caucasian. My dad is Asian, and so I had the kind of intermixing of ideals being taught to me, and so that's why the confusion has come
So
about.
why don't you like to date Asian women?
Why don't I like to date Asian women? Because of the there's not a lot of Asian girls. I'm not.
What's on,
exposed to
what
them.
he got shaved on his head, bro? It look like he got a dick on his
I live here
head.
in the United States. Do you think I've been
Am I
exposed to
tripping?
all these Asian
Y'all see like he got like a,
Do you think
he
I
got,
was
it looked like he got a
the
part.
only
Asian girls.
No, I was the
And they
only
all-
Asian girl in my high
And
school.
let me tell you something. The
Maybe
girls
that's just
that I
his
had
hair,
tried
bro. I don't
dating
know.
and asked out
To me, it looked like it was a
those
part.
girls
It looked like a
have gone
dick.
out with white men.
Obviously, you go to a very white school. I went to a very white school, but I can't believe that you're embarrassed to be Asian.
Would you ever date outside of your race?
Yes, I think you can date whoever you want. That's not the issue here. The issue is these people who won't date people of their own race. What's wrong when, it's like your own prejudice.
Exactly.
Do you know anything about Korea?
Oh,
do you know anything about your race?
Korea? I'm an anthropology major at Michigan State University. My major field of emphasis is Korea, and that's where I would like to study when I get my graduate degree. So yes, I do know about Korea. I know
But
about.
right now, you're scared of Korean people and you're scared
I'm
of
not
Asian
scared of
people.
Korean people. I just don't like dating Asian women. I like
Because
dating
none of them
white
dated you
women.
in
All
high
right,
school.
when we come back, we'll hear
Woo! And she cooked his ass. Hey, she fried that nigga.
Hilda, I just want you to let you know that people only do what you let them do. So people won't boss you around if you don't allow it. I have been engaged to a Mexican guy, and he did not dominate me. He didn't dominate me. And no, if I allowed him to boss me around, say, cook me dinner, and you can beat me, you allow him to beat you, he will beat you. But that's your fault. Don't blame it on the other race, okay? And Eric, don't be afraid that a black woman will dominate a relationship, because any woman can dominate a relationship.
Well, hang on. There are women who are in abusive relationships, and they can't control it and keep it from happening.
But why can't they keep it from happening? You could get out of a relationship if you're in
Oh, hey, okay.
an abused relationship.
Hey, Ricky, man, Ricky was real woke, bro. That's
your
Wokey Lake right there.
That's not their stupidity.
Like I said, I am not attracted to brown hair, brown eyes. It's not only because they hit their wives or they do this and that. I'm not attracted to Hispanics.
My
That's
argument
my
is,
point.
why doesn't she give us a chance? Why does she says she will never?
You just think
That's
she's
not
completely
right.
closed off to the idea.
Oh, there has to be some Latin man out there that she's attracted to.
man.
All right.
No, but
hang on.
they're all they're into gangs and all that graffiti stuff.
No,
I'm not into it.
not all black men
Am I
are
in a
into
gang?
gangs,
Am
Hilda.
I in a gang?
But we live, yes. Have I met someone like you? No.
I'm not in a gang.
If you're not attracted to your race at all, you must not be attracted to yourself, and you have no self-love. And a lot of the comments you're
Talk to
these
they ass.
generalizations for those people that don't date, within their race, it's ignorant. What you're saying, all this stuff is ignorant.
Talk to the
Hi, I just have one short question and a comment. Eric, are you in love with this young lady right here? No. You're not in love? Oh, I asked that because you kept, if you were in love with her, you kept saying that you would leave her as soon as your mother said leave her. So you're not in love.
Right.
I think he means he knows his
I
mom
love
would
her,
never say
but I'm
that.
not in love with her. I love her.
She said,
Yes,
we're dating.
The irony here is that you're all interracial couples, and people fought and died for that in this country. But at the same time, you're all carrying on the same racism and the same racist mentality that people fought against.
nah, hey, the crowd be talking, hey, man.
You should have so much judgment. You're just doing it on all the bad experiences you've had.
Right.
I mean, I've had lots of bad experiences. I'm not going to go say I'm not going to go date him anymore. I have a terrific boyfriend.
All right, time's up, you guys. I'm sorry. We'll be right back.
She's just kind of, yeah, she's, she wants to get her. But she had good energy. I feel what she was trying to say. I feel it.
All of my guests for being here today. And remember, things that are most attractive about a person are on the inside and have nothing to do with the outside, especially the color of their skin. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
Talk to him, Monkey Lake. I love this fucking show, man. I don't know, man. It's like I hate it, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know. It's sad to know we still having these same conversations, but then it's also like, hey, man, at least motherfuckers been trying to fight back. Because you got some really good takes out the crowd and shit, man. They should, for the one time, bro, bring Ricky Lake back one more time. I know it didn't work last time, but just, you know what I'm saying? Bring it back one more time. Just one more time. Give us one more season. All right, man. All right, man. Let's start this trial, bro. Niggas saying this trial about to be crazy. Nigga said this shit 6 to 7 hours. Oh, 6, maybe 7? Fuck. My fault. I caught a vibe. My fault. Nigga said this trial gonna take you 5 days and 5 nights. Please don't say that, bro. Please don't say that. I need this. I got you. Five nights? Five nights? Where will we be spending these 5 nights exactly? Okay, man. Episode 5, Rise from the Ashes. Get to work, nigga. I'm not making bail, bro. Don't count me out, bro. Don't count us out yet. Oh my God. What the fuck? This shit animated? Oh my God. That shit just took me by surprise. It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. Oh, I gotta lock in, bro. Shit, I gotta lock in. 2 months without a single trial. Damn, you a bum. You are such a bum. I've had offers, but none I took. That is, until the day that girl showed up. February 22. Not 22nd, bro. 22. 10:02 a.m. Brighton Co-Law offices. Why do I come here to the office every day? It's not like I want to work. There you are, finally. Where have you been? My sister's trial is tomorrow. Who are you? It doesn't matter who I am. It only matters who you are. The famous defense attorney, Mia Fey. Ah, see, the thing about that is, you're not Mia Fey, are you? I'm sorry, but Miss Mia Fey no longer works here. Why you wait? Man, she died, nigga. She was murdered. This nigga. That HRT is crazy. She ain't even asked his pronouns or nothing. So you're the coffee boy? I'm finished, right? A defense attorney? Right. Wait. You're the Phoenix Wright? The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case? Yes, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though. That's a relief, then. You're better than nobody. I'm sorry. I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now. But you are Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney? Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try elsewhere. Please! I'm out of time! And I'm out of touch! But, please, you have to help. It's my sister. Oh! Aya? Could it be? Okay. I'll hear you out. Really? Thank you so much. My name's Emma. Emma Sky. I'm a scientific investigator. Scientific investigator? Emma wasn't? So you're a scientific investigator? Yes, that's right. Is something wrong? No, it's just you seem kind of jumpy or maybe just young. Young? I'll be 16 years old this year. Oh, I see. Wait, only 16? I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known, at my age no less. So what exactly is your current position then? Well, legally speaking, I guess you'd call me an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job, at my age no less. Wait, another future professional in training now, for real. That's a tall ass 16-year-old. So what's this about a case? You said the trial's tomorrow? My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't. So it's a murder case. I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it. I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact. And there's a witness. Just talk to her. You have to talk to her. Right. I suppose I will. I promised her I'd bring Mia Fey, but that's interesting. How would she know Mia? So you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up then? Excuse me? I'm not a child, I'll have you know. Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one. I believe investigations should be done scientifically. Don't you? Yeah. Sure can't fault her for a lack of enthusiasm. If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared. Your sister? I've been doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done. I'm looking forward to it. What the fuck is she talking about? I guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister. Not to say I'm not excited to see where the case goes. I'm just, niggas Nigga scared me about the length of this motherfucker. My sister asked for Mia specifically. This Mia Faye person was a few years below her in school. So they went to the same school, huh? She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney. And well, I need one. Incidentally, Mia is a woman. Now that you mention it, I guess it is more of a woman's name than a man's. Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close. Well, actually, when she gets like she is now, I kind of hate her. Huh? But she's my only family. Your only family? What about your parents? They died in a car accident when I was little. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. Stop trauma dumping? That should always get me, man. I wonder what's wrong with Emma. She's got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived. Guard, I thought I told you I didn't want visitors. Sorry, man. It's just your sister. No excuses. Or did you not want to raise this yet? Understood, man. What was that all about? Hi, Elena. Honey, I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing. Look, I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney. Respect her? Get her out of there. Get me in there, bro. Nah, chill out, bro. Chill out. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Hey, how do you know me? Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. I'm sorry. What exactly is it that you do? That's how Mr. Boss came in talking to Gleb. What exactly is it that you do here? My name is Lena Scott. I'm chief prosecutor for this district. You're a prosecutor? How come I ain't never seen you before? 2 sisters. One a lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? Emma? Lena? I mean, they're just like... They is just like fucking, the Fays. They even look like them, too. Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? There's something you should know from the start. Which is? The suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. Huh? Wait, but the suspect is... me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright? Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? The crime took place yesterday, February 21st at 5:15 p.m. It's quite specific. It was in the witness's deposition. A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. My, that was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it? Yikes! Yeesh! This does not instill confidence. This does not Mama the Mia. The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. The prosecutor's office, huh? In your subordinate's car trunk? Classic. I was arrested on the spot. Caught red-handed, as it were. Damn. That's just great. So who was the victim? An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective. A detective? Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. By you? Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. I see. Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective? You know what that means, don't you? Uh-oh. What? Mr. Wright, what does it mean? Well, it means the police department would consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so. This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. I'm saying, nigga, maybe we shouldn't take this case. Maybe we shouldn't. Fuck this case. We've been getting by, no cases. I don't know how this nigga paying the bills and feeding himself, but we getting by. Probably not this week. I don't know. Zootopia, that might be wait till it's on Disney. I fuck with Zootopia, but I'm like, I don't know if I'm not geeked to see that bitch in theaters. So, you're the chief prosecutor? That is correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Okay. Fire, line read. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell. That's an awfully large nutshell. Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you recognize the district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. Huh? In fact, it seems impossible you wouldn't. Did this nigga hit his head or something, bro? Lena? What happened to your hand? Oh, this? I cut myself by accident. When I stabbed him, that is. Huh? I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. How am I supposed to defend this? Time to change the subject. Wait. She was in the class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? You were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her? Emma told you that too, did she? Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office. Although it seems he has very little in common with me. Hey! He was in law school. I was in my 3rd year, and she was ordered in the class. She was different than the other students. Different? She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me. Huh? Huh? Oh my god, these bitches gay? Excuse me? Intellectually attracted. Elena was top of her class in school. Oh, okay, my fault. That's what I get for assuming. I was the best there was. Oh. I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way. It sounds a bit different when Emma says it. Well, Mr. Wright? Excuse me? As you can plainly see, I am admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say, there's no way you can take this case. None. And they were roommates. But Lena! Why? Why are you doing this to me? You never think of anyone but yourself. I know you didn't do it, Lena. I know. So how can you say you did? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lena. Mr. Wright? Yes? I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I leave to you. You mean you're requesting my services as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed, after all. The case is over. Right. I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. Lena's confessed to the crime, yes. But something doesn't fit. It's that look in Emma's eyes. There's something else going on here. And I'm gonna find out what. Okay, Phoenix, talk to their ass there. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. Huh? What about? My sister. She's not always like that, you know. I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again. She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her. I see. Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that. What happened to her? I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she Well, maybe not. Sounds like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this underground parking at the prosecutor's office, shall we? Okay. Okay. Thought maybe might be some new dialogue. So this is a lot where it all happened. Looks like they're still investigating. Funny that my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this. Hey everyone, keep up the good work. Hey, what are you thinking? Well, they are going to be my co-workers 3 years from now after all. No harm in saying hello. Actually, there is. You know, attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes. That's fucked up. You would think they was able to, the way you gotta do it every fucking case. I'm trying to not stand out too much here, see? Hey there. You expecting to go unnoticed here, partner? What the fuck? Partner? What the fuck? They got a... Uh-oh, it's a cowboy in this? Okay. Well, what do we have here? Looks like a bambina got loose from the ranch and is up to no good. Or... Folks gotta learn to keep them dog tied down, partner. Or doggies. I don't know. I was read that shit as dog ties. Mr. Marshall. Marshall? That's more like a sheriff to me. That's what I'm saying. Look at here, Bambina. I know how you feel. This is my gang's gold strike, see? Strike? This is our claim, our territory, with a motherload of evidence. If you're fixing to mess with what's ours, you'll regret it, partner. You know what dreams the cacti in the desert dream? You want to? What's this guy talking about? Nigga said, you wanna go sleep with the motherfuckers? Hey, what up, Devin? What up, bro? You had a long home, dog. Happy trails, Bambina. I'll fuck with him. I ain't gonna lie. Was that Hombre, a friend of yours? Kind of, sort of, yeah. He's a detective. Who thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems? Off top, I peeped this a wallet? What's this? What's this? A wallet? That's exactly what I said, ain't it? Excuse me, officer? Wait. What are you doing, Mr. Wright? What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police. No, goody two-shoes ass nigga, bro. What's wrong? He played Randale last week and made this his whole personality. That was me, low-key. I ain't gonna lie. That was me after I watched the Dollars trilogy. I don't believe it. This is real basic. Anything at a crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this, please. Just put it in your pocket. How was that scientific? That was like theft to me. A photo wallet found at the crime scene. There seems to be something inside. The wallet hastily stuffed in the pocket. I'm called to duty already, and at my tender age. Here, I'll teach you the trick to examining evidence in detail, okay? By the way, her eyes are sparkling. I can tell she's been waiting for this. Okay now. Look at the court record. Oh, what the fuck? You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. Now, let's start examining from every angle. What the fuck? Oh, look. I think there might be a clue here. You should check it out when I press of enter. Y'all can't throw new mechanics at me in fucking the last chapter, the last trial. This is an ID card. Sergeant Bruce Goodman. ID number 584218967. See? Well, isn't scientific investigation useful? You got any dead presidents in there? Nigga, we gonna rob the dead nigga? I guess. Though I don't see what science has to do with it. Goodman's ID, an investigator's ID card found at the prosecutor's office, or prosecutor's office crime scene. Maybe. Now we're going to have to start rotating the clues in the next game? Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find. I guess I got to be on my toes from now on. Aha! A ladder. That's a step ladder. What's the difference? In scientific terms, please. Scientific, huh? Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright. This all seems so horribly familiar somehow. Here, a phone. Let's see if it works. Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching. I can't hear anything. My ears! No, my ears! Maybe it's due to the barometric pressure. What is she babbling about? What is she yapping about? Hey, what did you just say? You can hear just fine. The phone's broken. That's not a clue. This wall is in our way. It's got a faucet for water. Wait, I know. This wall is merely a facade, hiding the truth. This is no wall, but a water tank. I fail to see how it makes any difference either way. Look, a door. This must mean something. I'm not sure the doors mean anything. No, it won't open. A mysterious lock. I fail to see what's mysterious about it. Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more. Let's finish our investigation first, shall we? I'm just looking around, bro. Look! A stylish glass-walled room. Very nice. You can see the whole parking lot from in there. It says security. Perhaps it's a cafe. Huh? Cafe security. Yeah, that must be it. Let's check it out later. I hate to break it to you, but I think that's probably just a security guard office. You know, I scored a 97 on my science test the other day. Too bad they don't have a test for common sense. Stupid ass little girl. She asked for sodium chloride. Dude, it's salt. This is where the cars leave the lot. The arrow on the ground here makes it look more like an entrance. What are you talking about? It's plainly an exit. Well, maybe it's both. Kind of a dual purpose. Aha! The theory of relativity. What? I've got to write this down. Hey, Mr. Wright. Maybe you know, was Mr. Relativity German? Or was he British? Mr. Relativity? Are you sure that was his name? I don't think she that smart, y'all. I'll be honest, I don't think she that smart. An oil drum. Looks like it's filled with water. It's heavy. I can't even budge it. The drum over here is on its side. Wait, I know. I'll hide in here and do a stakeout. I think you'll probably just get arrested. In fact, you may not even have to hide in the drum to get arrested. What? I'm not suspicious. Oh, it's a slide. I'm like, what the? I done clicked on everything in this bitch. Oh, see, now this makes a lot more sense. Well, no time to waste. Let's get hunted. We just wasted a lot of time. Let's get hunted for clues. I wonder what this is. Well, partner, looks like you got no intention of going home quietly. Sheriff, like I said before, this here's our claim. You best be nosing along, unless you're fixing to bite the bullet. Scary. Phoenix, my nigga. He ain't got no gun, bro. He just pointing his fingers at you. Don't be scared, bro. Could you just tell us one thing? Who owns that car? Nigga, you drinking on the job? Hold on, bro. Well. The little filly's got a good nose on her. You want to know who rides that red Mustang with the body in her saddle, eh? Please. No problem, partner. About time for biddles anyway. Get yourself to the saloon up on the 12th floor of the prosecutor's office. Might just find a cerveza you like. Prospector's office? What does this guy think he is? And when, for that matter? Note to self. Look up Vittles Saloon and Cerveza. Maybe we should check out room 1202, the High Prosecutor's Office. In any case, stay away from the car. You can look around here all you like. Just keep your paws off our clay. Right, great. Great. Maybe there are some clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check the gearing on her head. What's this? She couldn't be. You're selling lunches? Here? This is a crime scene. Oh, shit! Hello. Half and half, was it? Oh, thanks. And you, sir? Yes? Some crunchy goodness coming at you. Thanks. Interesting way of doing business. This area is off limits to anyone without clearance, especially passerbys. Or are you officers? No, but you don't exactly look like the type to have clearance. Bro, chill. Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone. Even if my days as the cough-up queen are over. Cough-up? Huh? You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on lunch. I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The images are burned into my eyes, you might say. Yes, all the sordid secrets. Secrets? Dear me, you are a slow one, aren't you? Whoa! I'm referring to the murder. The stabbing of that detective. What? A witness clearly saw me committing a crime. She got them speaker knockers. She got them speaker knockers. You mean you're the witness my sister was talking about? Please, cough up queen. Tell us what happened. The name is Angel Star. Don't you go forgetting it. Or before you know it, I have you whimpering at my heels. Yes, ma'am. Yipes! She means it. Somehow, I knew. Yesterday was a day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like I know that the daily special on Friday every week is Saturday. Destiny? Was yesterday special for some reason? You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of inequity. Evil ones? What is she talking about? Prosecutors. They have no qualms at all about blackening the name of innocence. And yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of all. They gave an award for the King of Prosecutors. What a farce. So she's saying there was some sort of prosecutors convention yesterday. I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul. You know, spitting their food. Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence of this, evil? Young miss, mock me at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me the Cough-Up Queen. Ew. The most heinous of all the evil ones, the one they awarded yesterday. It was in his car that they found the body. Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all. Really? Really what? I'm totally confused. One thing is clear. This lunch lady has a thing against prosecutors. So what exactly was it that you witnessed, Miss Star? It was a fascinating spectacle to be sure. I now feel I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. To see Elena Sky wield that knife so. Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see. You mean you saw the very moment of the crime? The cough-up queen, bro. You ain't fucking with that? I want to know what that means, because I'm like, coughing up what? What are we talking about now? The sound of his silvery ties to this world being cruelly cut still rings in my ears. She got a real romantic way of speaking. And the rhythmic beat of Lana Sky's knife. Wait a second. You know Lana Sky? Of course. It's quite a feat, becoming chief prosecutor. How many lunchboxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder? She always travels light. Now, why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name? Bro. Could we ask you a bit about yourself, Miss Star? I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason, the boxed lunches are a hit here. Why not make the lunches here rather than import them? Did you say something? No. Only true connoisseurs can understand. The kind you can only tell someone who has tried General Tso's Trilobite lunch set. Never mind. You win. I don't even want to appreciate part of a Trilobite's flavor. Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at this prosecutor's office. Your boyfriend? See the security room over there? The glass wall booth? I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him. So you're here anyway. I guess selling lunches is more important than romance. So, to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you, Miss Star, are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here. Useful analysis. Not! Cook her ass, Phoenix. Did you have a bad experience with a prosecutor, Miss Star? I sense some hostility. Yeah. Hostility? Huh. Perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kind of like 10-day-old clams in a chowder. I wonder if Miss Star was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past. That'd be a sure cause of food poisoning. Scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking, cough-up queen. I thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not so sure. Edgeworth? This is the kind of room that just screams, I can do the job. Quite a change from your office, really. Thanks. Look, there's a trophy or something here. A trophy? What, that shield? It takes real nerve to display stuff like this. Whoever's office this is, they must be a real stuck-up jerk. Finish right. You never tire of prying into other people's business, do you? That voice. What up, though, gang? Give me a hug, man. Give me a kiss. Matter of fact, bend over, bro. Long time no see, Edgeworth. Huh? Ah! Mr. Edgeworth! You know him from somewhere? Of course. I'm his biggest fan. My sister introduced us once and... Right. Her sister is the chief prosecutor after all. Well, what brings you here? I warn you. I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk. No, did I? No. It was just Mr. Right here, Hey, don't blame me. We're just here to investigate a murder case. Murder? A body was found in this nasty bright red sports car in the parking lot. That would be my car. What of it? What? Your car? I'll say one thing. She certainly can scream. So the body was found in your car? Go ahead. Say it right. You think I did it, don't you? After what you went through, all the trouble helped. Fucking Jesus Christ. I can't read, bro. I can't read. After you went through all that trouble to help me last year, no less. No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Wait, no, she didn't do that. I mean, wait. So you're the chief prosecutor's little sister then? Yes, sir. Emma Sky. It's nice to meet you again. No, that didn't sound forced at all. Now I remember. You've really grown. I'll admit, it was a surprise for me, too. To think that my own car would become the scene of a murder. More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt. I can understand. Wait, what did you say? Lena Sky is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow. You? Mr. Edgeworth. Fucking crazy, man. To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all. What do you mean? Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? Miles Edgeworth. It's hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. Forging evidence, arranging false testimony, illegal searches, you name it. Thanks to you, my innocence was established in a trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident. What? That's crazy. Look, some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. It's a fact of life. Impossible to stop. But some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny. Did we ever see this sprite? I feel like this. I've never seen this Edgeworth face. Toys. That bronze shield? There's got to be a story behind that one. Chief Prosecutor Sky? Yes, we first worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case. This nigga even, like, it's even like... Okay. It's a crazy fucking analog between the fucking skies and the phase. That's right. I remember. 2 years ago. I wasn't even a lawyer yet. Since then, I always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken. Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you. Then, why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife. What? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was the murder weapon? To be specific, it was the knife I keep in the toolbox in the trunk of my car. The murder weapon. Usually in Edgeworth's toolbox. Traces of victim's blood, no prints. Huh. Okay. Edgeworth? What? Are you sure you didn't do it? Come on, can he take a joke? You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright. I've been wondering, what the heck is this? It has a big K on it. Huh? What's that? It's the King of Prosecutors trophy. Hey! King of Prosecutors? Hold up with them K's, no. It's a great honor. They send that shield to the best prosecutor each year. What? So? For that K, that's... K stands for King? Yeah, you got a problem with that? I didn't design the thing. King of Prosecutors. Kind of like Employee of the Month, only better. Given him Edgeworth, King of Prosecutors at the PD on the day of the murder. So that's the King of Prosecutors shield, huh? Well done, Edgeworth. You must be proud to be the King of Prosecutors. Congratulations. King of prosecutors. Please, stop saying that. That still doesn't explain what I'm saying. Why is the tip of this shield broken off? Why you got a steel samurai thing back there? My, what an amazing bouquet. Just right for Mr. Edgeworth. I wasn't thinking about that. No kidding. Hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead. Wendy. Wendy? I've heard that name somewhere before. And beside it, a giant steel samurai. Wow, I want one. Wendy Obag? Huh. There's something written on the bottom of his foot. Between a rock and a hard place. Wendy. Wendy? Is she Mr. Edgeworth's fiance? Get that old bitch out my motherfucking face. I don't think so. The work does. It's quite tidy as one might expect. What a nice desk. Easy to use and easy on the eyes. It's polished so well I can see my own reflection. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? Maybe I'll take that name plaque as a souvenir. Don't. He'll sue you. Nigga in his office playing chess with his lame ass. Old bag is Edgeworth's beard. That's fucking insane. having an old ass lady be your beard is crazy. Hey, a chessboard. I'm not too up on my chess, but it looks like blue's in a bit of a tight spot. The red knights have surrounded the blue pawn. Huh? Those horses are mounted nice. Their swords have really sharp edges. Check out that poor pawn. His head is kind of spiky. Kind of reminds me of you. Mr. Edgeworth must be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Edges? Surrounding a pawn with spiky hair? Nah, it's nothing. This shit is so gay. Them boys is so gay, bro. Just let them kiss, bro. Whoa. These are all case files? They're stacked up to the ceiling. There's even a ladder. Oh, I thought Edgeworth wasn't good with heights. He must have someone get them for him. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? He must study these case reports so closely. He's so cool. You wouldn't say that if you saw him sweating bullets up there on that ladder. I'm just looking at shit, bro. Hey, you know him? Say, Edgeworth, I was wondering about this. Mr. Wright. Huh? What? Are you sure you should be showing that to Edgeworth? Oh, he'll take it for sure. Oh, you know what? That's a good point. I probably shouldn't show him evidence that we found, because you right. No, you right. I was just thinking that's my homeboy, so hey. Oh, I wish I could be on the same side as Mr. Edgeworth. But then my sister would be found guilty. If she sighs any deeper, I'm going to start getting depressed. You know what? That's fair. Alright, bro. I'm going there. Nigga said find his poppers. My man's Edgeworth don't do poppers, bro. That's not his thing. Cause I feel like, I mean, I guess we can go look. It ain't like it's gonna kill me to look, but I'm like, I know she wouldn't be there. There's gotta be something else. You got anything to say about this? Could you take a look at this? You, yes. I didn't say I wanted no tea. Stupid ass lady. I get it, man. I get it. Hey, look at my badge. A defense attorney must be able to fight. How about you? Do you think you can win? How about tackling Lunchland's Pickle Supreme lunchbox? Wow, it's really crunchy. Box of pickles? Kind of a sad lunch if you ask me. Edgeworth, bro, talk to me, cuz. You pissing me off. So, basically, this says you were the best of the best last year, huh? You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, right? I lost a day of work to receive that travesty. Huh? Why's that? I had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield. The police department? Yes. Right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you? Where Detective Gumshoe works? Yeah. I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken? What does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about. Oh, right. He doesn't seem too concerned about his award for better or worse. Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office. Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday? Fuck. Shut up. Could you tell me more about yesterday, the day of the murder? Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office. Cleaning day? Working with the police department, we sort all and file all evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transferal. Wiping your hands of old cases, in other words. Oh, and another thing. The ceremony was held at the police department. There's an annual review and awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors. And that's when you got the shield? I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 5:12. That's very precise. People like myself and Mr. Edgeworth pride ourselves on our precision, Mr. Wright. Shut up. No, I place little faith in my own memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence. Parking stub. Record of parking in the prosecutor's office lot. Entered lot at 5:12 p.m. This is the parking stub from the underground lot. The murder took place around 5:15. So the murder happened right after you got back. What, right? I'd appreciate it if you direct that suspicious glare elsewhere. Who the fuck is this nigga? Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere on the premises? I'm Edgeworth. What is it? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. Report? What? Did you find new evidence in the case against Chief Prosecutor Sky? I don't like the way this conversation is going at all. Sky, sir? No, sir. No name of that kind, sir. Not in this report, sir. I think I just heard Edgeworth's lid blow. Mr. Edgeworth's lid isn't on very tight, is it? I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated. Sir, but I'm just following orders, sir. They told me to bring this to you. I wasn't aware of the particular... Give me your name. Yes, sir. Meekins, sir. Officer Meekins. Right. Officer Meekins, take your report and leave. And good luck with that raise next month. but sir, I didn't know. Poor guy. Looks like he was absent on the day they gave out brains and good luck. Right. Yes, sir? God, he caught me off guard. He calling this nigga sir and shit, bro. Come on now. As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now. Let's do what he says, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective from the same department as that patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You guys more there. Thanks. He seems to have finally calmed down at least. They got me all at the police department in and out this bitch, man. I don't want to be here. Woo! We're finally here. How would they put the police department so far from the prosecutor's office? Beats me. That took almost 30 minutes by taxi. The traffic wasn't even that bad. The police department, huh? I've only ever been to criminal affairs next door. Hold on, what's that? The animated segments is fucking me up, bro. Disturbing. Why does it undulate like that? Oh, wait, I know. This is the blue badger. That's a badger? Oh, it's a badge. I get it. They're trying to make him the police mascot. Wow, Mr. Wright. You sure know a lot about the police. ACAB, maybe. Still, he does seem familiar somehow. Get the blue badger. Who's that next to him? Someone appears to be dancing with the blue badger. Uh-oh. He noticed me. He sure is running over here fast. Hey, pal. What are you doing here? That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. This fucking thing. Specifically, why were you dancing over there? What? Well, at least he doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get information. Hey, I'll have you know I'm a very busy man, pal. I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You better not agree to defend the suspect in this case. Why not? Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor's confessed to the crime. She says she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office and she killed him. What if she's not telling the truth? Yes, well, come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against it. But what if the evidence was faked? Hey, pal. Can I speak to you for a second? Huh? Me? Why is this little girl so peeved at me? She's a relative of the suspect. She's Lana Sky's sister. Whoa. The chief prosecutor's little sister? Just please investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically. Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked. Huh? It's a sensitive issue with us these days. So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe? Me? Oh, well, nothing really. Keep me out of criminal affairs. Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this time? What do you mean, this time? Then, what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all. True. We've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. One of the highest ranked people are being let into criminal affairs now. The lowest ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all. None of you? I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd? So anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the badger dance down pat. Isn't there anything else you could be doing? The chief of police himself is directing this investigation, pal. And Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot. Officer Marshall? Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy. A patrolman in charge of the crime scene. It's unheard of, pal. Hey, that's it. That's the King of Prosecutors Award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday. Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself. Ah, congratulations. I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken? Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later. apparently he's forgotten. And I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award, even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office. Naysayers? Must be because of the rumors. I got more shit to talk to you about, bro. Mr. Edgeworth's car stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor Scott to do such a thing? Oh, wait, I didn't mean that. I mean, sure, of course someone else really did it. Someone must have had a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth. The car and the knife do seem a little too well organized to be a coincidence. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. What could have happened? We have to find a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth. Detective Gumshoe, what can you tell me about? Huh? Hey, pal. This is a detective's ID card. You can't just keep that. You have to turn it into the police. It's people like you that give me so much trouble all the time. Maybe Detective Gumshoe must drop his card away. Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Goodman. Sounds familiar. My mistake. But didn't you work together with him in criminal court? Whoa! Now I remember. Bruce Goodman. He's the victim. That's what I thought. Can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe? So, this ID card belongs to the victim? He was a detective like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman. Don't you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying out underground when we found it? Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transferal for a case he handled 2 years ago. Evidence transferal. Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but what it is, the Chief Prosecutor Scott called him out there to the parking lot. Alon is confessing as much. He's in a tough spot again. Again? Well, it all started with the murder of that defense attorney, Hammond. But Mr. Edgeworth is found innocent. Listen, pal, there's always been rumors about Mr. Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Nothing outright, but there are always whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting. That nigga Goodman, he got a cutie patootie ass face in his picture. But there's no evidence against him. Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties to the department and higher ups. It's only natural that people would be suspicious. I had no idea he was up to the gun. Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor's position himself. What? But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us. I mean, yeah, I figured. Nigga. They want me to look at this fucking ugly thing? I was wondering about that. What? The Dancing Blue Badger? It's my masterpiece. You made this, Detective Gumshoe? The chief threw together some designs and I just did my thing, pal. Nice work. Battery powered so it can go anywhere. There's no switch, so it just dances until the battery dies. Poor Blue Badger. Fated to dance until he drops. They really wanted me to look at this fucking thing? A work of art designed by the chief of detectives and created by Detective Gumshoe. And that's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know. Thank you. Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? Nigga think he Henry Emily. We met the guy who is... What was his name? The guy in the parking lot? That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the chief of police. Officer Marshall? Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something? No. Jake Marshall's just a regular officer. West LA. For a moment there, I wasn't sure. Look, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this, and they'll let you examine the crime scene. Maybe. Receipt from Detective Gumshoe allows bearer to investigate the crime scene. I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere. Just act like you're supposed to be there, and nobody will look at you twice, pal. Looks like the investigation is still going. I'll have to be getting back to the shop. Sorry, looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. See you in my dreams tonight then, baby. Oh, that was Shorty. I thought that was the cowboy. Oh, still here? Hello. Why the surprise looks? Didn't I mention? I've got a boyfriend in criminal affairs too. Damn, she did say that. What happened to the security guard? Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? You're looking like a doggy that just lost his herd. Jake Marshall. Strange guy that put in charge of a crime scene. There's something I wanted to ask you. The scene of the crime. Cold grave for men who've lost their dreams. For me, I watch over them as they sleep, dreaming of the desert's harsh judgment. He's asleep. Should we show this hopeless case something that catches interest? There's something I wanted to ask you. Scene of the crowd. Cold grave. Okay, heard you. Oh, right. You're right. Would you mind reading this for me? What's this? I warn you. Fan letters to me go right into the spittoon. I do like this nigga thing. It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. May we investigate? Gumshoe? Ah, that old cow dog. He holding a birthday party or something. Huh? Where it should say letter of introduction, it says invitation. I think he just miswrote it. Wait, why am I getting all defensive here? No worries. This proves it's Detective Gumshoe. Better than the blood test. Guess I'd better let you in then. Thank you, Officer Marshall. Oh, that's right. He's a patrolman, not a detective. Which reminds me. Hey, wait a sec. Isn't a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher? Well, folks, clues are calling. Welcome to our goal, right? Be like the settler. Strike out for lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Whoa! Let's have a hootenanny. No, nigga, I don't know about that manifest destiny part, my nigga. Note to self. Police investigations are like settling land. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say? I say I won't be needing this one. Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim? Good men always die young. Remember that, partner. Could you be a little more specific? Bruce Goodman. He was a detective, right? Oh, well, aren't you a feisty doggy then? Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 515. The smiling Madonna told me to tell. I think he means the witness, Miss Andrew Starr. One stab to the chest. A fine piece of work. This here's the autopsy report. Dead due to loss of blood. One knife wound, died within an hour and a half of fall. Was my sister involved with the victim in any way? Funny you should mention that, Bambino. Chief Prospector Scott and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all. Nothing in common? They apparently worked together on a case a few years back. So there's no motive. Goodman wasn't a particularly gifted detective. That's one reason why he didn't do much work with the chief prosecutor. But my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here? To this parking lot? So it seems like calling an unarmed man to a shootout at high noon. I don't mean any offense, but Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective? You calling me out? They shoot you for that in Texas. Huh? I was one of them fancy shooting detectives till 2 years ago, to tell you the truth. Oh, really? Now he tells me. But you're a patrolman now. So how can you be in charge of a crime scene? Is it? I mean, it's probably 9 more cases in the series. This is the last case of the first game. That's what I mean. I was getting hot, family. Fuck this blazer. Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambino? So why are you in charge? No reason. We're just short on hands right now. I'm keeping an eye out in the meantime. That's odd, though. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important, at least. He's nothing but an sad old cowdog that can't find his tail. Maybe it's because he runs with that edge right there. Edgeworth? That cowdog's been kicked out of this counter run by order of the chief of police. Because he don't realize it yet. Detective Gumshoe kicked out of the investigation? This looks like a cell phone. Scientific analysis would suggest that this belongs to the victim. I can't think of anyone else it could belong to. What's so scientific about that? Can we check it out? Right. Let's check it out. The fuck is these controls, bro? What were they thinking? This phone's still on the redial screen. Redial? Mr. Wright? Most phones keep a record of all the calls you've made and received. You just press the blue button to display the last number you called. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about it. Sorry to disappoint you, but even I know about things like redial. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. It's just, you never know with people from your generation. Damn, she said you unk, bro. Damn, you unk. Whatever. Let's check this phone out. Now to see who the owner of this phone call last. Note to self. A defense attorney doesn't think first. He just pushes a button. Hey, that's Saul. I know that. Hey, what's going on over there? Oh, sorry. I see you, partner. You pressed redial on that there phone, didn't you? Well, yeah. Whose phone is this anyway? It was on the ground over there. Whose is it? That belongs to Chief Prospector Scott. What? It's my sister's? He said he got a bald spot under his hat. He got a little rat under his hat that's telling him how to be a detective. She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody right after the crime. But the last call was made right when the murder occurred. It looks like she was fixing to call someone, except she only spoke for a few seconds according to this. Who did she call? No idea. Sorry, partner. Now I got a question for you, partner. I heard the phone ring just now. One of those newfangled ringtones. Oh, that? Oh. Sorry, that was my phone. What? Your phone? Yeah, it's kind of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. The wrong number. I hope you're not lying. They shoot you for that in Texas, partner. Man, fuck what they do in Texas, nigga. I don't care. Uh-oh. I've incited the wrath of the Lone Star Patrolman. Property of Lena Scott. Last call made at 5:18 on the day of the murder. What's this? Looks like a note of some sort. Look, something's written on it. Alright, let's see. 6-7S 12-2. There's a name printed on the paper above that. Goodness. Maybe it fell out of his pocket when he was killed. Well, so? What does it mean, Mr. Wright? How am I supposed to know? Note to self. For deductive reasoning, go to Edgeworth, not Wright. Damn. I'm sure Edgeworth wouldn't know what this means either. Victim's memo found in the car trunk. This appears to be the car where the body was found. It looks like the lock on the trunk is busted. The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. Quite a luxury car. It just screams, I have money to burn. Yeah, prosecutors get the big bucks. This rope, is it? Yup. They laid it in the outline of the victim's body. So wait, the victim must have died when the killer closed the trunk on it. You have got to be the only person I know that would come to that conclusion. Like, lady, we have the autopsy report. I don't know if you noticed. B block is through there. That's where visitors park. I can see the lunch lane car over there, far in the distance. Hey, you're right. I like the cute design on the door. I can see a cartoon cow munching down on a juicy looking steak. Doesn't that strike you as a little creepy? Just don't think too deeply about it and you'll be fine. Did I look at it? I got everything? A block. This area is reserved for prosecutors. Defense attorneys are relegated to B block. I dream of the day when I will be able to park my car here. I'll go over to B block to buy my hamburgers from you, Mr. Wright. I'm not planning on giving up my job that soon. So, there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister. That's correct, but there's a gold mine of evidence against her. And then the prospector tomorrow is none other than Edgeworth himself. I'm afraid your sister's fate is decided, Bambino. Many condolences. Officer Marshall. Yeah, Bambino. How can you say that? You and my sister, You were. Is there something between this cop and her sister that I didn't know about? I apologize, Bambina. Must have gotten to me. Maybe it's that dry wind that's blowing through the prospector's office. Dry wind or ill will. Dry wind or ill will. Someone's up to something here, but who? Suspicious about that Mr. Edgeworth has been flying around for nearly 2 years now. Forged evidence and arranging testimonies, you mean? He was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is, till he met you. But rumors are just rumors, aren't they? These are prosecutors we're talking about. Evidence is everything to them. If you follow the rumors about Edgeworth to their source, found one person. But they're off limits. Untouchable, you might say. One person? Who? Hate to say this, but it's your sister, Diana. Chief Prospector Lana Scott. What? My sister? Edgeworth couldn't rustle all those cattle by himself. What up, Lila? Some people load their guns with bullets. Some people load them with deals. What? You're saying Edgeworth was making deals to win trials? Boogie 298 has not shown up yet. Where there's gunshots, there's bound to be bullets. That's what the old timers said. There's a big old secret hidden around here somewhere. Everyone knows it. Is that why Detective Gumshoe was taken off the case? Did they target him because he was closest to Edgeworth? So, well, how are we doing, Mr. Wright? I guess we got some clues. We have an autopsy report and a note from the victim and a cell phone. So, you think we'll be okay? Well, the only thing still bothering me is that Lana is confessing to the crime. She says she did it. No problem. I can guarantee that she's not the criminal. Oh, by the way, Emma? Yes? I know that song your phone plays when it rings. What? It's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? That popular TV show for kids. The phone that rang earlier wasn't mine. It was yours. At 5:18, just after the murder took place, your sister called you, didn't she, Emma? I'm sorry. Can you tell me what you talked about? She hung up right away. I see. Last call made to her sister, Emma. Okay. Why did that nigga ask what they talking about? He knew that the phone call was only a couple seconds. A detective is murdered, and the suspect is the top prosecutor in the district. I've got a bad feeling about this. Like maybe I still don't know everything that went on here. To be continued. Okay. I ain't gonna lie, so far, this trial kind of boring. I'll just keep it a B. We gonna see, you know, what happens in the the actual trial, but I'm saying like the case so far, like the circumstances surrounding the case, not really like grabbing my attention. Like I think it's funny that the skies are just the phase, but like mirrored, but like I'm kinda like But we gonna see. Like I mean, the trial ain't over yet, so I mean how did the investigation go yesterday, Mr. Wright? Frankly, there are still a lot of gray areas. Or rather, the whole thing is one big gray area. Don't worry about me. No matter what the outcome, I'm ready to accept my fate. I believe in you, sis. Mr. Wright, let me offer you a word of advice. Yes? A defense attorney should never believe their client. The defendant is called to trial because they are suspected of wrongdoing. Never forget that. I mean, of course you would say that. You're the chief prosecutor. Miss Scott, you remind me a lot of me. There's one decisive difference between you and me. And that is, you're not a defense attorney. My favorite trial? Honestly, It's probably between Edgeworth's and Mia's. Like when the Maya trial where Mia died. The red white trial. It's between them two. So far. I believe it's almost time for the trial. Good luck, Mr. Ray. Bro, chill. That's not even why, bro. That's not even why. My first trial without a Faye helping me. No one's gonna bail me out this time. Damn. I'll be alone in there. So I have to discover the truth all by myself. All by myself. Watch Emma be the one that's helping. Let's do it, Mr. Wright. I'll be with you the whole way. See? I missed having Edgeworth on the other side of the court, you feel me? Because we had to deal with dumbass Von Karma last time. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Edgeworth. It's been 2 months, but I haven't been in the courtroom since his trial. I hope that personal feelings will not be a part of the proceedings today, Mr. Wright. I will choose the path I think is right, regardless of what those around me might say. Judgment is to be made here in our hands, not those of anyone else. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky has committed an unpardonable crime. Not only this, but she was rash enough to commit it in the prosecutor's office night. Wow, he's much more forceful in person. I suddenly feel like confessing everything. However, she will now pay for her rashness with her life. Damn. There was a witness to her crime. A professional witness. Well then, call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls as first witness Miss Angel Starr to the stand. The cough-up queen? Haven't I seen you somewhere? You ordered the caviar lunch, right? Oh, caviar! I've never eaten caviar before. The judge is really wolfing it down. Ah, and for you I have a Fiesta Bowl. Thanks. Will the witness state her name and profession? You, sir. Did you order that fingerprint lunchbox? It is too early for lunch. Your name and profession, please. Well, Your Honor, how does it taste? So this is why everyone raves about caviar. It's so tasty it hurts. The long ass R. She said cat eggs? I always thought caviar would taste like pickled tapioca. What the heck does pickled tapioca taste like? Name. Profession. Now. Me? The name is Angel Starr. Don't go forgetting it. I find myself running Lunchland these days. Is that what you wanted me to say, Mr. Edgeworth? Very well, witness. Please describe the incident to us. The prosecution will wait. I'm not finished either. Hurry it up. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth? That shit definitely. She about to kill everybody in the courtroom. As you know, we usually call on the police to provide a description of the crime. Your Honor, as Mr. Edgeworth has said to the court, I am a professional. Uh-huh. What exactly does that mean? Until 2 years ago, Miss Angel Starr was a special investigator with the police. She was a first-rate homicide detective. What? Miss Starr was a detective? Ah! I know who you are. Cough up? Cough up Queen Angel Starr, Your Honor. Long time no see. Very well. You may continue with your description, Miss Starr. Just who is this lady? If I might have the court's attention over here. The parking lot at the prosecutor's office is divided into 2 blocks. A block is for the prosecutor's office personnel. B block is for visitors and clients. A chain divider separates the 2 blocks. I suppose that's to keep visitors from taking up prosecutor spaces, yes? The crime took place by a car in the back of A block, in the car's trunk. The killer stabbed the victim with this knife and went to drive the body out. Unfortunately for her, there was a witness, and an arrest was made on the spot. And who was this valiant witness? Why, it was me, Your Honor. Parking lot floor plans. Okay. Witness, did you see the very moment of the crime? Of course, Your Honor. Immediately after that, I apprehended the chief prosecutor. It seems rather cut and dry, doesn't it? Well, Mr. Wright, you know what? Before we even get started. You know what I mean? I can't agree on principle, Your Honor. It seems that some poor losers are unwilling to accept the truth, Your Honor. Shall I proceed to crush what little hope they have remaining? If you can, then give them your worst, Miss Starry. Okay, Judge, you fucking dickhead. Wait, are they talking about me? Somehow, I always knew a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend when I sensed something. Perhaps it was my finely honed detective intuition at this. Oh my God! Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. Bringing a lunchbox to your boyfriend. How touching. As you can see, there is no room for doubt. The key point of your testimony seems to be nothing other than the point of the knife, which you saw being stabbed into Detective Goodman. So, how does it feel to be so utterly crushed? I'm still thinking about that. It's merely a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness. This press season, you know we press everything here. How did you know? I respect the prosecutor's basic abhorrence of crime, yet their methods are ugly and twisted. Twisted methods will always lead to tragedy. The lunch lady's uninformed opinion is duly noted. Given that they are used to erasing inconvenient evidence at their will. Killing off a detective that knew too much is merely an extension of that. Miss Starr, do you have something personal against prosecutors? I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. If I hadn't been laid off by those prosecutors over there, I'd still be there. Laid off? He was fired. To me, prosecutors are nothing more than worms. That said, I am a pro, as you know. My testimony is unbiased. Flawless. Very well. You may continue, Miss Starr. This boyfriend, he's the detective? Not that boyfriend. The security guard. That boyfriend? You have several? Yeah, bro, it's polyamorous season, dog. Yes. This boyfriend, that boyfriend, and the other boyfriend. Care to join? The yet another boyfriend position is still open for applicants. I'll stick with the lunches thing. Alright, Weave, you know I appreciate you coming through. Note to self. The judge had to think before applying. The security guard room is in the lot, in A block. It's up on the second level, so you can see everything from there. That would be the room with the security sign. Judge was ready to risk it all on God. Incidentally, did you bring your lunchboxes by car? Since I'm a visitor now, I parked in B block. So she was in B block when she witnessed the crime. Hold that. You sensed something? So you're saying you had a premonition of the murder? It felt like, how would you say? Oh yes. It was like the feeling you get when you view a pumpkin chock full of seeds. What? I have no idea what that means. Speaking of a detective's intuition, wasn't the victim Mr. Bruce Goodman also a detective? Yes, well, he was like a young cheese. What? A young cheese? This bitch is just talking. She's just yapping. She's just saying shit. A pale white cheese. Not yet tangy with experience on the streets. A greenhorn. Well, that must be hard, yellow, and sharp as a tack. Yeah, with the odor of an old cheese to match. Cook his ass. In any case, there in the lot, I felt something stirring in the back of my mind. Oh, okay. By Gar's car, you mean? Mr. Edgeworth's car, yes. The security guard was Boogie 2988? That's crazy. That would mean she gotta be like 17 then. Mr. Edgeworth? Incidentally, the knife with which the victim was stabbed was also Mr. Edgeworth's, wasn't it? Indeed it was. What an odd case this is. And the person you saw, you're sure it was the defendant? I saw her from no further than 30 feet away. I'm certain it was her. If she's telling the truth, we're doomed. Let's just do what we can. Even if we don't have any proof, we can always nip it. Witness, in your testimony, you clearly stated the following. Prosecutors are nothing more than worms. Ergo, you are a biased witness. You might want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future, rookie. Huh? Rookie? Unless you're willing to risk the consequences of doubting me. Fight you like a fritter. Crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside. That was inspiring. I believe I've heard that tagline elsewhere. You could cry plagiarism. I may be relegated to the lowly post of lunch lady, but my instincts are bold. It's not looking good, Brev. A photograph. You took this? The moment I witnessed the crime, my reflexes took over and snapped. I took a picture. In fact, one of my lunchboxes is rigged with a camera. I suppose that's more exciting than just hanging it around your neck. Witness, why am I only seeing this photograph just now? You think I'd show it to you, a prosecutor? Think again. My boyfriend works in the photography division of criminal affairs. Well, this is most certainly the defendant. The moment of the crime is photographed by Angel Star. I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's not looking good. Uh-oh. That is unmistakably Lana Sky. So what was the defendant doing at the time? Tell me more about this knife that the suspect was carrying. Well, I'd say the blade was about 4 inches long. Is that right, Mr. Edgeworth? It is your knife, after all. Yes, that's about right. Prosecutors are, by nature, well versed in the location of a man's vital organs. Golly. I'm sure it was easier than boiling an egg for my egg salad surprise set. You can't testify as to her ability to kill an egg. I mean a person. Perhaps a chicken salad set would have been a better metaphor. But the defendant was holding a knife. What then? Tell the court why you didn't try to stop this crime. You didn't see her raise the knife to strike, no? The defense has a point. Unfortunately, by the time I realized what was going on, it was already too late. Too late? Yes. The next moment, the chief prosecutor brought down the murder weapon. I see. Only a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. We can make it. You said that before. Anything else? Scientifically speaking, the star's testimony is flawless. That was pretty fatal to me. What do we do? Is this it? My sister guilty? Let's just keep our heads cool and press the witness a bit, shall we? For some reason, having her panicking next to me makes me calmer. Don't smile like that. I just pressed everything. Hold on. I gotta think, bro. I don't know. I'm gonna be so real. I don't know what the fuck the contradiction. I pressed her. Music's still playing. I'm cooked. This is why we save. Let me see the map. Let me see the map again. I'm trying, bro. I don't know. Is this the strap now? I gotta rotate all the fucking evidence now? This must be the victim's blood, right? Either that or Edgeworth cut himself killed. What's Edgeworth doing with a knife like this anyway? Hey, maybe he spends his weekends roughing in the woods. Edgeworth? Are you wild? I think my fruit dealer theory is remarkable. Are you kidding? I always pictured him as an outdoorsman. Now, there's a scary thought. That didn't tell me shit. Our lawyer is washed at the first testimony. Let me. Miles Edgeworth, 1712. This is dated the day of the crime. The murder took place 3 minutes after Edgeworth parked his car. Only he was held up at a couple extra red lights. He wouldn't have been caught up in this whole affair. Perhaps. This goes to show you never know what'll happen when you run a yellow light. I mean, nigga like me, I'm trying to hit them yellows every time, bro. I'm going straight through the bitches. Damn, boy. You really died, huh? Yeah, shame. I really don't know what the fuck. I'm about to Google it in a minute, man. 'Cause I'm like, I pressed everything. They ain't add no new shit, and I don't. What if she just did it? I'm saying, like, what if she just did it? iron fence. I saw the chief prosecutor saying this to a dark car. I mean, she could see through the gate. I mean, I don't think it's nothing. We know all that. All that is known. We know all that. No further than 30 feet away. Dogs her, that'll work. I mean, we already know who she is. Yeah, tell me more about this knife. Wait. But hold on. She said the knife was 4 inches, but they say it was the wound was 4.5. I don't know. That seemed like a contradiction. How would she take the photo that close? Low key, that. Hey, hold on. That's a good point. But hold on. Bro, hell yeah. Backseat. Bro, hell yeah. Let me know. Cause I'm dead lost. I'm like, my idea was the knife, cause I'm like the autopsy report just said the knife was 4.5. She said 4. I think that's a big enough discrepancy to be like, hey, what's up with that? But that could very well be wrong. Fuck it, watch this. Fuck you, man. What up, fun nut? I'm about to reload. Fuck you talking about. Give my health back. Give my HP back. See, now I gotta go back to 1 and count up. See, that's how stupid I am, bro. That makes sense. And you witnessed this? You saw Miss Sky stab the victim with the knife? As I've already said, yes. I swear it on my finest salmon swirl lunch. I'm sure that is a fine lunch. But isn't that odd? Look at this photograph. This is a photograph you took at the very moment of the crime, isn't it? Now why is Miss Sky not holding a knife? I mean, I guess that's a good point. I figured, you know, she could have dropped it or something. She could have threw it in the trunk. I don't know. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Objection. That had to be the weakest objection ever, Edgeworth. Yet it was still stronger than your ever feeble mind, Mr. Wright. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? This photograph was not taken the moment before the stabbing. This was taken the moment after the stabbing. Objection! And how can you tell that? Blood splatter. The blood splatter. Look at this photograph! Every time I do it, makes me laugh. Huh? See the dark crimson stains on the chief prosecutor's coat? But it's a black and white photograph. Ah, yes. It's hard to tell, but this could be blood. Well, Mr. Wright, I see no problem here. No problem. Except you. Mr. Wright, are you gonna just sit here and take this kind of abuse? You got a better idea? Wait, that contradicts what the witness said in her testimony. Namely, that she took the picture the moment she witnessed the crime. Well, it seems I was slightly unclear. My apologies. That's it? If you run out of lunch, you order seconds. Problem solved. If you don't like it, try ordering the jumbo-sized lunch from the get-go. Bitch, what does that mean? Good advice. I'm not sure I understood it, but good advice. How's it good advice if you don't even know if you understood it or not? I didn't have time to stop her. Prosecutor Sky was cold, calculating like a robot. He killed without pain or remorse. It was a premeditated murder. Premeditated? How do you know? Look at the chief prosecutor's hands in that photograph. Well, are those gloves? Surgical gloves made of thin rubber, most likely. I wish he'd have those on. If it was not premeditated, she would not be wearing those gloves. And if they don't fit, then that you know what my fucking defense was. Have her put the gloves on, and if they don't fit, these gloves do seem to tell a tale of premeditation. Premeditated murder, a serious offense. Witness, add this to your testimony. The murder was planned. The rubber gloves prove it. What if she was just in a habit of wearing gloves, like driving gloves?
Objection!
The gloves were admitted as evidence when the defendant was arrested. They were rubber gloves, the kind used for autopsies. In other words, when the chief prosecutor came to the crime scene, she came to be murdered. It's the only possible conclusion one can make. Everything was planned. It was a premeditated crime. Oh! Impressive. I'm sorry they took you off the force, Miss Starr. This is bad. He's got them thinking it was all planned. If she can prove this claim, the trial's already over. I've got to think of a way to show that this wasn't premeditated. You said this before. Fuck. I went too fast. What up, man? Bro, chill, bro, chill. I'm cooked, bro. I'm dead stupid. My motherfucking detective brain not working, man. Six, 7. What proves this shit was? You gotta do the OJ method. That's what I'm saying. If they would have submitted the gloves and the evidence, that would have been my first play. What proves this shit wasn't premeditated? The answer is you're bad. I don't think that's right, bro. I don't think that's right. I feel like it's like, if it was premeditated, she would have had to know that Edgeworth was gonna beat her. Like, this seemed illogical to me. But I mean, I don't know. That's just my thought process. I'm about to start saving before everything. Cause I'm a coward. And I'm not sure, I'm not confident in myself at all.
Objection!
Fuck you, man. I'm about to die because I'm a fucking idiot. What proves this shit not premeditated? The rubber gloves prove that that it was planned, but at this point, cuz is it the badge for real? Was you not trolling? Objection, the music's still playing. That's how I know I'm cooked. I'm just doing shit at this point. Niggas watching me brute force the puzzles. Bro, I don't know. I'm thinking about the murder. Like, she stabbed him. Witness, do you know what this is? Are you trying to test me? I sell boxed lunches for a living, you know. That's a knife. The knife. The knife that was in Mr. Edgeworth's trunk. Indeed, it is my knife. Bloody murder weapon, red car, all belonging to the prosecutor. Defendant is the chief prosecutor for the district. Mommy, are the prosecutors bad people? The defense has a request. We ask that the witness provide an accurate testimony. What's that, rookie? In your testimony, you stated that Lana Skye planned this murder. And that's why she was wearing those special gloves. See, but that's the point I was trying to make, though. That was the point I was trying to make with the parking ticket. But I guess the knife makes more sense. I guess. Seems like a natural conclusion to me. The gloves do indicate planning. However, why was she not also prepared the most important thing? The murder weapon. Oh. This knife just happened to be in the trunk of that car. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're gonna plan a murder, you don't forget the weapon. What? Them niggas usually don't talk. Order, order, order! Great. Now the tide is turning in our favor. Great show, Mr. Wright. My sister's as good as free. Uh-oh, not very woke of you. Right. I believe the next lunch you'll be eating is humble pie. What? I hope you weren't deluding yourself into thinking that the tide has turned. Not over such a trifling detail. But this shoots a hole in the whole premeditated theory. Bah. The prosecution could care less if it was premeditated or not. I did it, bro. I got it. I got it. Don't even trip. The only one who seems to care is that lunch lady over there. The defendant, Lana Skye, murdered a detective with a knife. That is the only thing the prosecution need prove. Nothing else. Very good, Mr. Prosecutor. I suppose you think you're clever now. But you know as well as I do that she planned on killing him. It was planned. If it wasn't, why would she have been wearing? I believe I'd like to hear your testimony again. Witness, please tell us only what you saw, not what you thought. How dare you? My powers of deduction are not to be underestimated. Really, though. Yeah, whatever, bitch. Lana Sky intended to murder Detective Goodman. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. I'm sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again. Nope. The victim was summoned from the police department to the prosecutor's office. It does sound a lot like premeditation, doesn't it? So if I ordered a pizza, does that mean I'm planning to kill the delivery boy? In any case, the defense may now cross-examine the witness. See, that one was easy. That's an easy thing to point out. You say she stabbed him again and again, but you couldn't have witnessed that. Are you testing me? Then I'll test you. With my moss surprise. I'm afraid the moss is growing under our feet as we wait, Miss Starr. What do you mean? I shouldn't have to explain this, but take a look. The autopsy report states that the blood was due to the death was due to a loss of blood from one stab wound. Aha! You're right. Good show, Mr. Edward. What a hunk. He's my hero, really. Calm down. What about my objection? No one noticed? I'm the one who pointed it out. Well, witness? You got the crime scene set, right? Oh, thanks. I always believed that no one could ever mistake ketchup for blood. But now I realize that such mistakes are possible. So, you're saying you mistook something for blood? When she lifted her knife, I thought I saw blood in her breast. Splattered blood from her victim. That's why I thought she must have stabbed him at least twice. Then tell us what you saw. What you saw that you thought was blood. Testify. Damn, nigga. Why the judge get so forceful on here? Her red wait.
Hold it!
Her red muffler? Yes, like a scarf. The chief prosecutor always wears one around her neck, so she can be easily hanged at a moment's notice, I suppose. She's right. The Sky was wearing a red scarf, wasn't she? But wait. Isn't it odd that you mistook that for splattered blood? Well, people often mistake my beard for a bib. A judge with a bib. That's why this place feels like kindergarten sometimes. This nigga said, can she give me her box to eat? Yo, chill. I do think I saw some traces of blood on her chest. However, the autopsy report is clear on this matter. There was only one knife wound. Apparently, Miss Starr isn't entirely sure of her own testimony. Mr. Wright, this is a chance. Chance for what, I mean? Miss Starr has turned out to be as short-tempered as she looked when we met her. Challenging her abilities as a detective really set her off. The short wick burns out the fastest. It's a scientific fact. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I wonder, wouldn't it depend on the size of the candle? When you add more wax, and even a really short wick will burn longer. Obviously, more scientific testing is required. She ain't got it on. Miss Starr, I demand an explanation. The witness is clearly not suited for detective work. What? The suspect was not wearing a scarf or muffler of any kind when she stabbed the victim. And you've proved it yourself with this photograph. Huh? But that can't be. Only a professional lunch lady can be so utterly clueless. Congratulations. Perhaps you've finally found your true calling in life. Why he cook her like that, though? Harsh words, but good. In the end, Mr. Edgeworth prevails. What was my objection? Chopped liver? I'm saying I'm the one finding all this shit out, man. He just piggybacking off me and shit. But it was there. A scarf. No, not that, but something red. Really? Well now, where were we? The witness has given us an entertaining interlude, but back to business. What? Very well, witness. Continue your testimony. You saw the crime and apprehended the suspect. Tell us about that. Very well. I do remember some things accurately, at least. Ultimately, we couldn't shake the most important part of her testimony. The most important part? The part where your sister stabs the victim. This next testimony might just be the moment of truth. After the murder. Why can't I say the word murder? After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition off to her side. I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. Ah, yes. When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. The chief prosecutor made to escape, but against Angel Starr, resistance is futile. You are quite determined about this scarf, aren't you? I strike like a snake and bite like a cobra. That's me, Angel Starr. That wasn't a very good metaphor. First of all, a cobra is a kind of snake. Don't bother me with details unless you want to get bitten. No thanks. Note to self. Mr. Wright is weak against poisonous snake bites. The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum. An oil drum? Hard to imagine. Oh, she's beautiful but deadly. A predator, this one. A leopard woman. Wow. Very well, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination, if you will.
Hold it!
You know it's press season. So where is this partition on the floor plan? I'm sure she means this wall next to the car. That's right. There was a wall there, about 6 feet high. She was obviously trying to hide herself. Quite a natural thing for a criminal to do. And what did you do then?
Hold it!
You say quickly. Were you close to the suspect? As I just said, I was only 30 feet away from her the whole time. Maybe I should press her for more details. I'd like to see this on the floor plans, just to be safe. The Lunchland car was... She was a visitor, thus she was parked in B block. So you witnessed a murder from here? That would make it about 30 feet from the car, yes. Is that correct, Miss Starr? Yes, that's right. But there was a chain link fence in front of it. I went over it, of course. Amazing. Cough up queen, lunch lady athlete indeed. It would have taken her a little time to climb over the fence, so she couldn't have gotten to my sister that fast. Yeah, that fence was about 9 feet high, too. But how did Miss Sky not get away?
Hold it!
She mentioned the muffler? What exactly did she say? If I remember exactly, I would have told you in my testimony. Cheeky. Anyway, all I heard her say was the word nothing. Just that one word. So, what you heard wasn't the suspect talking to you, but to someone else. Yes, the chief prosecutor was talking on her phone. Her phone? You can't mean. By phone, do you mean this cell phone discovered at the scene of the crime scene? Yes, ultimately. Ultimately? My memory. It's like a salmon heading upstream, you see. No, the court doesn't see you, Miss Starr. What the fuck does that mean? The chief prosecutor first attempted to use the phone hanging on the wall. On the wall? That's right. Near the car, there was an emergency phone on the wall. Apparently, it was out of order. And so she used her cell phone? Indeed. The emergency phone was out of order that day. Good witnessing, witness. Good witnessing? Whatever happened to good testifying? You should, of course, add this to your testimony. Things I do to please this rookie defense attorney. The word muffler was overheard during a call made to Emma at 5:18. Do you think you could reach the... Aha, I was going to ask the same thing. I'll only say this one time, so listen close, rookies. Chief prosecutor stabbed the victim, ran behind the partition. Then she picked up the emergency phone on the wall, but it was out of order. So she pulled her own cell phone out of her pocket. And during that time, you climbed over the chain link fence. Then when I boldly grabbed her arm, the chief prosecutor hung up her phone. And you saw her doing this? What is it, Mr. Ray? She made to escape? Can you be more specific? She brushed aside my hand and ran. It was a terrible sight to see, like a dollop of lard on a pate of foie gras. Huh? She even kicked over an old drum at me. An old drum? There was an old drum lying on the side of the scene of the crime. But it's strange. What's that? She wanted to escape. Why didn't she run the other way? The parking lot entrance. That's right. It doesn't make any sense that she would run from behind the partitions of the oil drums. Excellent. More mysteries. I wish we could solve a few before finding more of them. This guy tried to run. I'm sorry my sister is so suspicious, Mr. Ray. Not as sorry as I am. But she didn't do it. You have to believe me. How would she have been able to see her try to use the phone if the partition was in the way? Miss Starr, I have to conclude that you have a personal grudge against Miss Lana Scott. Objection! The witness is a former detective. Her testimony is unmarred by personal bias. Well, who would have thought you would be my knight in shining armor, prosecutor? You who, together with the chief prosecutor, kicked me out 2 years ago. Well, Miss Starr, this is a fatal contradiction with your testimony. How do you explain this? I don't know what you're talking about. Mess with me, and I'll make you cough it all up. Let's look at the floor plans. You said you witnessed the crime from this point. However, if that's true, you couldn't possibly have seen Miss Sky making that phone call. Why she flirting with a gay man? I'm saying. I believe you see what I'm getting at. That emergency phone was all on the back of the side of the partition. If indeed you were in Block B, you couldn't have seen it. Wow! Order, order. What is the meaning of this? It's simple, Your Honor. She's not coughing up lunch. She's coughing up lies. Good.
Objection!
That's quite a claim, Mr. White. Perhaps you will allow me a question. Tell us exactly what lie this witness is told to quit. Here's where the counterattack begins. I can't afford to get this wrong. The witness lied about... She lied about what she saw. In other words, she didn't see Miss Sky using that emergency phone. It does seem hard to imagine how she could have. Very logical. What's the matter, Star? Cat got your lunchbox? Mr. Wright, I hate to bother you while you're celebrating your victory. But why would Miss Star lie like that? Huh? Why would she say that my sister had tried to use the phone but failed? That's a good-ass question. It doesn't make any sense. Why lie about something so insignificant? Oh. Dang, she's right. I mean, maybe she really did see her try to use the emergency phone. I see no room for doubt here. You ordered the patooey on rice, right? The patooey? Bitch, what? Mr. Wright, I thought you had something there. Oh, one more try. I see it in your eyes. You haven't learned your lesson, have you? Tell us exactly. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. Calm down. Cause I feel like she had to been on the other side because she got the photo on the other side of the fence. I don't know the order of it. I gotta save, bro, before I just start answering. She lied about the order of events. Miss Sky used the emergency phone before the murder. I see. I hadn't thought of that. That took the wind out of her sails. Fuck y'all. Well, then how'd she get the photo from the other side of the fence if she wasn't watching from B Block? I'm about to fucking lose. And this is why I didn't go to law school. I tried to be a video game programmer like a moron. Miss Guy tried to use the emergency phone, but it was out of order. What is significant about this fact? Nothing. Therefore, it would be pointless for Miss Star to lie. Pointless to lie. I see. But say the witness did actually see Miss Sky using the emergency phone. It would mean Miss Star witnessed the crime from a different location.
Objection!
A different location? Oh, that's a pointless lie if I ever heard it. Before you call my lie pointless, at least let me tell it. Let me ask a question to you, our clever wordsmith, Mr. Wright. Just where was this witness when she saw the crime? See, that's what I want to know. All the testimony we've heard until now... Oh. Before I fucking die. Maybe she was in a security room with her boyfriend.
Take that!
Security guard room? Indeed, the security room in the underground parking lot is well positioned. It's built on the second floor so you can see the entire lot. She would have been able to see the emergency phone from there. But why there? There are many other places where she could have seen the phone. Not in this case, Your Honor. The witness not being part of the prosecutor's office couldn't park in A block. The only place where she could have seen the crime in the back of the partition is here. I remember in your testimony you said you brought a lunch to your boyfriend in the security guard room, yes? Well, Miss Starr, how many years have I been getting the better of men? To think that the tables can be turned. Today a man has got the better of angels. Yeah, I'm built like that. You know, I'm just built different. You feel me? Order! Order! Witness! What have you done? You used to be a detective. You should know better. I'm not turning back. The guilty will be punished. And I'll do what I must to make sure justice prevails. The guilty? She talking about Miss Scott? Mr. Wright, doesn't this strike you as odd? Why did Miss Starr lie? Doesn't make sense. Huh? She could have just said she saw the crime from the security guard station. It wouldn't change anything. Exactly. This photograph tells all. It was a defendant who stabbed the victim. The truth still stands.
Objection!
It still stands? I disagree, Mr. Edgeworth. What? If a witness is found to be lying, they're guilty of perjury. She knows this. She wouldn't risk that without a good reason. So tell us what her reason was, Mr. Wright. Huh? Me? Who else? Mr. Wright, let's review what we know. Miss Starr witnessed the crime from the security guard station. But she lied and said she saw it from B block. It must make a vital difference. But what? What would change? The angle. Why? The angle in which she saw the crime occur would change. The angle? What do you mean? Well, the security guard station is on the second floor, and you would have sort of a more 3D view of the crime. And this is important. Why? Bro. I'm thinking about this fucking picture, nigga. Okay, what difference does the distance make? It changes the distance between her and the crime of the scene.
Objection!
Or the scene of the crime. My condolences, Mr. Wright. But one look at the floor plans and it's quite clear. The distance between the scene of the crime and the guard station is 30 feet. Fuck off.
Objection!
What she saw is not in question here. What matters is the time it would take her to reach the scene of the crime. Miss Starr, you witnessed the crime from the security guard station. Now, how long did it take you to go from there to the scene of the crime where you arrested Miss Scott? Well, witness? Yes? You ordered the squid wheels, right? The quality of my lunches has gone from low to inedible. I was bringing a PB&J lunch with fresh boysenberry jam to my boyfriend. Boysenberry for the boyfriend. He wasn't in the station, so I waited. I witnessed the crime from the glass wall station. And before I knew what I was doing, I found myself running towards the scene. But the door was locked. That's why I had to go through the visitors parking in B. That's quite a detour. She cooked it, you know? She got it in a little basket. probably took me at least 5 minutes to get to the scene of the crime. 5 minutes? This changes things considerably. But it was that woman over there in the defendant's chair who stabbed him. I know it. I have photographic evidence. Alright, Mark. I swear it. I swear it on my finest plastic spork. You have a point, and the spork is a wonderful invention. What? Would you like another caviar lunch? Absolutely. Uh-oh. Mr. Wright, you have to do something. Fuck it, bro. We on 1 HP. We on 1. Why they make the blocks 2 HP? Like,
Objection!
5 minutes between the witnessing of the murder and the arrest. Think about it. You can make pasta in that amount of time. If you like it al dente. It ain't long. I've got lunch boxes that tie pasta in a notch, rookie. A 5-minute blank. Isn't that strange? Strange. If you were a criminal, what would you do with 5 minutes, Your Honor? Well, I guess I'd flee the scene. Hey! Don't get the wrong idea. I didn't kill anyone. No, ain't nobody think you did, man. But you have the instincts of a killer. You would run. But this time was different. Miss Sky dawdled at the scene of the crime. She even had her picture taken. No true criminal will act this way. It's inconceivable. Yeah! Well then, it seems we've come to the end of this testimony. The witness has a grudge against the defendant and a blank in her testimony. Mr. Rushworth, is the next witness ready to go? Unfortunately, I appear to have overestimated this witness on account of her professional history. We did it. We screwed that can shut, Mr. Wright. That was too close. I'm afraid that the cough-up queen has been dethroned. And with that, court is adjourned. Uh-oh. Hold it! Mr. Edgeworth, you ordered the squid wheels, right? That's the one she tried to foist off on me. I prefer not to take the defense team's leftovers. Anything else to say? I might be able to say that. I have decisive evidence. Bitch. What was that? Is this another one of her trick lunchboxes? My apologies. But we have no further questions to ask of you, Miss Stark. Ah. Is this your jumbo lunchbox? Woohoo! A triple-decker! Judge, you big-back bastard. Out of deference to the witness's determination, I'll allow one more testimony. Man, we couldn't just get the fuck out of here. Let's hear about this decisive evidence. Like the Lunchland motto says, you won't be disappointed. What's she gonna pull out of her lunchbox this time? I should have mentioned those 5 minutes when I wasn't looking at the crime scene. And now, to the matter of the victim's shoe. Did I not bring this up? 2 types of blood were found on this shoe. One was, of course, the victim's, and the other blood type matched that of the defendant, Miss Lana Sky. This shoe proves it. It's flawless, decisive evidence. I don't know that. What? There was blood found on that shoe? Try Lunchland for all of your lunch and decisive evidence needed.
Objection!
Witness, what's the meaning of this? Why is this the first time I've heard of this evidence? Simple. As I've already said, I don't trust you with evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. That's why I took the liberty of investigating this myself. And you had blood tests performed? Didn't I mention? I have 3 boyfriends in forensics. In any case, Your Honor, I can't accept this as evidence. What? You must know the 2 rules of evidence law. Rule 1, no evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. In other words, this shoe is illegal evidence. at least for the time being. Is that right, Mr. Wright? It seems so. Edgeworth sure is celebrating. Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth. Don't forget, I used to be a detective, as I mentioned previously. This shoe has already been tested by a member of the forensics department. As you can see, it was approved by the police department as of today. Even the general public can produce official evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. Is that right, Mr. Wright? Seems so. Edgeworth is looking pretty sullen. You could at least study some evidence law, really. The prosecution's complaints notwithstanding, it appears that this evidence satisfies the first rule of evidence law. However, it seems you have yet another count against you, witness. Anything to ensure that the guilty are properly judged. White enamel shoe bears traces of blood from Goodman and Lana Sky. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness. Man, I'm on death's door, bro. Fuck. Why did you lie about those 5 minutes? I guess you could say, I just wanted people to look at the results. The results? How many times do I have to say this? I saw the chief prosecutor stab the victim before my very own eyes. Compared to that, a 5-minute blank means nothing. And why didn't you just tell the truth? Don't make me laugh. We're dealing with the most untrustworthy of the vile lot known as prosecutors. Falsified evidence, arranged testimonies, erasing and manipulating evidence. When you fight monsters, you need to use every trick in the book. This when the suspect is admitting that she did it? The false testimony is the most despicable crime of all, Miss Starr. Let's just get this over with. And you found this shoe at the scene of the crime? I detained the chief prosecutor and notified the police department. I wanted to make myself useful while I was waiting for the police to arrive. So, like an ill-trained pooch, you snuck off with the shoe. I was afraid someone would erase the chief prosecutor's crime. The shoe was my secret weapon if that should happen. See this fashionable basket I have here? It carries more than lunchboxes, gentlemen. I'm happy for you in your lunchbox bag, really. In any case, you removed valuable evidence from the scene of the crime. Now, tell us what you did next. So you brought it to the forensics department? If you're going to submit something as evidence in court, you need to prove. To do that, evidence must be analyzed by a forensics expert. She got away with her little coup because she used to be a detective. The shoe does appear to have bloodstains on it. Well, the man was stabbed after all. And that blood belongs to the victim, Detective Goodman. As I said, there were 2 types of blood found in the shoe. You can't say for sure the blood belongs to the defendant with a blood test. You claim to know something about blood tests, rookie? Huh? Well, speak up. Well, blood comes in 4 types. A, B, O, and AB. However, you can't tell from a blood test whether a murder was committed in cold blood. That's just a figure of speech, Mr. White. Actually, we can differentiate between a million types of millions of types with all the blood tests out there, which means that we can more or less narrow any sample of blood down to just one person. Or so I hear. That's pretty specific. If I had a little more time, I would have gotten DNA test results. As I said, there's very little doubt it could be anyone's but Lana Sky's. So the suspect's blood was found on the shoe, the victim's shoe. That ties her directly to the death of Detective Goodman. I was afraid he was going to say that. Hey, yeah, bro, I think I'm cooked. I can't let this evidence go through without a fight. You ordered the peppered fish guts, right? Some like it hot, Mr. Wright. Some like it plain. Isn't enough hot water to make a whole vat of soup. Mr. Wright, do you or don't you have a problem with the shoe? Problem? This is critical. Is there a problem with the victim's shoe? Ah! There's blood here too. And the sole of the shoe? It's gotta be the victim's. He must have stepped in a puddle of his own blood. That is blood. It's horrible. His blood might be an important clue. It's blood. My sister's, right? It appears so. Anna's right hand was bandaged when I saw her in jail. She must have cut herself at the time of the crime. Poor sis. I'm not imagining things. I say there is one critical problem with this evidence. A clear contradiction. That gleam in your eyes. You're still young, rookie. I'd give you a peppered fish gut now. But you couldn't take the heat, could you? Let's hear what Mr. Wright has to say. What is contradictory about the victim's shoe?
Take that!
I wonder if you noticed. There's blood on the bottom of this shoe. Don't mess with me, brother. Or it'll be your blood on the bottom of my shoe. Indeed, there is quite a bit of blood on the bottom of the shoe. It makes sense. But it makes sense. The victim was stabbed with a knife. What could possibly be contradictory about blood on the bottom of the shoe? Can y'all help me? I only got one of these. Take that! I'm guessing your shoe has blood on it too. You just shot yourself in the foot. Hey man, hey, everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. I'm dead just throwing shit at the wall and seeing what stinks, nigga. I don't have the Boogie 298AQ, Lila. I don't got the Boogie 298AQ. I don't got the Boogie 298AQ. The problem lies in the footprint. The footprint? Note that the bottom of the victim's shoe is covered in blood. Then, isn't it strange? Why weren't there any bloody footprints found by the scene of the crime? Aha! As you can see, there were no traces of any such footprints at the scene of the crime. That contradicts your claim about the shoe. This picture only shows part of the floor, but there could have been bloody footprints. Then where are they, Mr. Edgeworth? Because we checked the scene and found nothing of the sort. It's fair, we did go there. Order! Well, witness? What? Huh? Great going, Mr. Wright. But it's true that the lack of a footprint is a contradiction. But then we have to ask why there wasn't a footprint. Oh, that's true. There has to be a reason why there wasn't a footprint. Think, Mr. White, think. Hey, I don't know why it's not there. I'm just good at finding contradictions. Am I? Are you? What? Uh-oh. See, now I get it. Get what? Our witness is more devious than I gave her credit for. We were hoodwinked to the very end. But she slipped. There was one vital hint of the truth in her testimony. What are you talking about? Think back to when she told us about apprehending the suspect. The chief prosecutor told to try to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hands aside, kicked up an order. Well, she's beautiful but deadly. The predator in this one, a leopard woman, Rao. I thought that was a strange thing for a normally cool-headed chief to do. No kidding. Now, witness, allow me to ask a very simple question. This oil drum, was it empty? Oh, that, I'm not sure I like your attitude, Mr. Edgeworth. Though apparently you're not the slowest conveyor belt in a lunchbox factory. Just shut up. Witness, well, was the oil drum empty? The oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor, brimming with water. Water? What does that mean? Still don't get it, Mr. Wright? Do you want to know the reason she knocked it over? The real reason? Aha. You don't mean. Yes. The suspect knocked over that oil drum for one reason and one reason alone. To erase the bloodstains that would become evidence against him. Whoa! Ah! That ties things up quite nicely. The bloodstains left on the victim's shoes pointed quite clearly to this murder. And after the deed was done, she knocked over the oil drum to erase the telltale signs. Why, that's the prosecutor's specialty, erasing evidence. That reminds me, this guy's right hand is hurt. Didn't she say she cut herself when she stabbed him? So that's when my sister's blood got on the shoe? Well, I see no reason to prolong this trial. Mr. Wright, do something, please. What? What can I do? Your sister has confessed to the crime and she tried to conceal it. But... enough. There is no need for further debate. The verdict, Your Honor. Very well. But Angel Starr is on the prosecution's side. She could have been lying about the water. This court finds the defendant, Miss Lana Skye. Hold it! Wouldn't that wash away the blood on the shoes? Low key. Low key. Well, I think the way they found the body was his feet was in the trunk. And his like body was laying outside the trunk. So maybe like well, I don't know. Maybe. Little girl, what did you just say? Huh? Me? Did you say that I, Angel Starr, was on the prosecution's side? Well, yeah, you are. That's also a good point. It would have been wet at the crime scene. You're saying my sister hid evidence by erasing the bloody footprints. Well, I thought you had your fill, but here you are demanding a second helping. Another lunchbox. A lunchbox called evidence. Wait. Don't tell me you have something else.
Objection!
The time for deliberations is past. Any further comments and you will be held in contempt of court. Your threats don't scare the cough up queen. Look at this. A photograph? I had it just in case anyone had the gall to suggest that the white shoe didn't belong to the victim. I see no room for error in this evidence. Mr. Wright, wait. Look at the asphalt in this photo. Hey, it's clearly wet. erasing the last trace of doubt from the court's mind. Immediately after the murder, the crime scene was washed with water. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I guess I couldn't help after all. It's not your fault. I knew I couldn't win this case from the beginning. And it seems this is what your sister wanted anyway. Damn, Phoenix, you about to just give up? I'm sorry, Mia. Right. Wet or not, don't be so quick to throw in the towel. Get yourself off the asphalt. Take another good look. Don't give up. Until the bitter end. Oh my god. This is the last piece of evidence. Very well. This time I'd like to declare a verdict for good. Okay, hold on. Low-key, I'm not sure yet. I probably will. Niggas gonna be eating with their families and shit. I'm gonna be on this bitch playing Ace Attorney.
Objection!
Your Honor, wait. What is it with you people? Can't I hand down my verdicts in peace anymore? Whatever it is, can it wait? No, it can't. Then it will be too late. Look at this photograph, the last one submitted. This trial isn't over until we give each piece of evidence proper consideration. So, right. Are you saying there's a problem with this latest piece of evidence? Hold on. Let me look at it. Oh, I can't even look at it. What the fuck? Yeah. I'll think later. Yeah, there's a problem. Right or wrong, I've got to go ahead with this. Mia! I need you, Mia, please! I suppose since we've come this far, we should give every claim a fair shake. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show the court the problem in this photograph. The muffler.
Take that!
There's something poking out of the car's muffler. Wait just a moment, Miss Edgeworth. Your Honor? You just said muffler. However, I see no trace of a muffler or scarf of any kind in this photograph. A muffler is also a part on a car or motorcycle, Your Honor. Just think of it as part of the exhaust system. A pipe. Hey, bro, tap in with that Marty Supreme, cuz that Marty Supreme is gas, nigga. No funny shit. That shit is hard. I see, and I see. What's that suspicious-looking cloth sticking out of the car's muffler? So what if there's something sticking out of the muffler? What does that have to do with this case? Don't ask me. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Objection!
Sorry, Miss Starr, but it's not going to be that easy. In fact, you've already told us why this is important to the case. You said as much in your testimony. What? Let's hear what Mr. Wright has on his mind. Tell us why you think this piece of cloth and the muffler is related to this case. Don't kill me, but please.
Take that!
Miss Starr, recall your testimony for the court. I got invited to a letterbox thing. Like, Letterbox sent me an email like, do you want to go to this advanced screening of Marty Supreme? And I was like, do I? I hit their ass with the chowder. Do I? Do you want a piece of candy? Do I? But nah, Letterbox just sent me an email like, you've been invited to an advanced screening of Marty Supreme. And I was like, oh shit. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna stream yesterday. But then I got that email, nigga. I went to go watch that movie. Ah, yes. When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. Muffler. Could it be that the muffler you heard mentioned was actually this exhaust pipe? If so, that means this piece of cloth is vital evidence. Oh, why is Marty Supreme? You gotta watch the movie on December 25th, Christmas Day, to find out. Well, it seems we will have to suspend the proceedings. Suspend? I find myself wondering about that piece of cloth. If we leave any question unanswered here, we do a disservice to the law. Have the car at the crime scene inspected at once and bring me that cloth. The verdict will wait until after we've seen all the evidence. Agreed? I suppose so. Whew! That was close. But we made it. At least for now. This court will adjourn for a 30-minute recess. It's lunchtime after all. He's still hungry? Like, god damn, nigga. To be continued. Alright, nigga. Nigga, we not even about to do like another investigation scene. They said this was only a 30-minute break. But yeah, we wrapping it for the night, fellas. We wrapping it for the night. I'ma holler at y'all, man. I should be back Thursday, cause I don't give a fuck about Thanksgiving. We gonna eat at like 3 o'clock. You know, you know what I mean? I'll be here. I'm gonna be here. But y'all take it easy, man. I'll see y'all. You feel me? Y'all have a good night. Rest up. Make sure you get some good sleep. Make sure you drink a warm glass of milk before you go to bed. Make sure to look for the Christian. Why is it cubes? Lila? I mean, why is it cubes? Boogie 2.8 cube, Chris Chan cube. Hey, just got here. Excited to watch the stream. All right, gang. I'm